All right.
Hello. Oh, wait. Hello.
Do you know that when that gets towards the end, the intro music, it always reminds me of that film Crossroads where they're doing the face-off.
Yeah.
That went straight over your head. I bet you don't know what I'm on about, do you?
Yeah,
No, I haven't got a clue. I thought I'd agree with you to be pleasant.
Read them off. There's only 4 chatting at the minute.
Hi, Joey.
Only 4 on.
Yeah, we have got a guest as well coming up in a minute.
We haven't, have we? Someone's dropped by.
So I'll tell you what. Let's get him on. When I can find it. There.
Is he there, or has he done a runner?
Hey. He's muted.
You're muted. Rookie mistake.
Damn it. I forgot what I was going to say now. What's up, everybody? My name's Joey Edibles. I'm from Ohio in the United States. If you don't recognize my accent, that's okay. I'll talk as slow as I can. But those guys talk faster than me, though, so you'll understand me at the end of the day. No worries. Oh, yeah. If you ever watch The Simpsons, you'll understand everything I have to say, because everything I do in my life is pretty much based on The Simpsons, so it's good there.
Hello.
All right.
What's up, fellas? How's life today?
Life's good.
Hot.
I'm very good.
Yeah.
I know,
Lovely.
It's only 3 o'clock over here, dude, so I got still plenty of time. You like after the show's gonna be off, you guys gonna be like going to bed and shit. I'll still be up, fucking smoking weed, all doing all that stuff.
Timo's knackered because he's spent all yesterday in bed, apparently.
I
Never.
wish he spent all day running up and down like a blue ass flea. Today,
I'm not looking forward to smelling this curry crap, dude. I'm really not. I hate curry. I like the Java cakes. I've had them a couple times now. They're pretty good, but these and this curry, dude, I'm not.
Oh, you won't love it. I'm telling you.
I must admit, I'm not looking forward to this.
What's wrong with Pataks then? What's wrong with their curries then? What's
Crap.
all right.
It's tasteless.
Sugar and salt and
Right.
preservatives.
Oh, you like that then, money. The American version might be different, though.
And also,
Yeah. I'll tell you, we had that Sharwood's, that Devil's Curry in big letters, our hottest curry yet.
Yeah.
It wasn't as hot as a Madras.
Curry is. I mean, Indian. I'm not. Some people like Indian food. Indian food is. I'm just not the biggest fan of Indian food. I don't like Indian food much. It's over here. It's like people who are like elitists, like Indian food. They're like, oh, you gotta try Indian food. It's so good. I'm like, no, it's not, bro. It's not good. It's not.
Oh, we'd be at it if we didn't eat Indian stuff. Oh.
Right. It's just like you're eating hot rice, and you're like, oh, this is so hot, and then there's no meat in this. Like, where's the fucking chicken? Where's the cow? Where's the bacon? Where's anything? This is all just fucking rice and lentils. Like, give me a break.
No, that's vegetarian food, India. There's a lot of vegetarians, but the curry, well, our curries are meat. You put meat in them.
Okay. Now did the British get the curry from India, or did the Indians get the curry from the Brits? How did that even work?
We got it from India.
when we decided to we were like,
I think the Indians went to Bradford and they decided to open up a restaurant in Bradford. So they're thinking, Christ, how are we gonna make some money in Bradford? They decided to do some curries, stuff that they'd never eaten in India. It's just something they made up, and the British people like it. And there you go, isn't it?
It started with Queen Victoria. She had some chefs shipped over, and that's where it started. Where they just started using curry powder. That's what they use then.
Can I put comments on the screen, or will it make people too small?
Hey, come on.
Yeah, stick them up.
That's
Long
who's
like
trying for the strange sandwich.
Yeah.
I'll say
Yes.
now because I might
Yes.
regret it later.
I thought there's the person who came up with this sandwich has got to be a proper masochist. And I tell you what, is he the fellow responsible? Is he?
Oh, then he's Irish. So it's the next best thing, isn't it? Oh, yeah.
And like I was telling these guys in the pre-show, I don't even know what mint sauce is, but I googled it, and this is the closest thing I can come up to with it at the store. It's mint jelly, and we're seeing it doesn't look.
I like mint jelly.
I've never had it before, so we'll see how it is with the curry sauce and the Jaffa cake. There, we'll see.
It looks like a jar of kryptonite.
It does. It looks like fucking kryptonite. I want to call it 3 doors down and have to fucking sing for me. Yeah. If I go crazy, will you still call me Superman? And for those of you wondering what the weed selection is today, now I have to put this proviso out there. I am located in the United States. I have a medical marijuana card. It's legal where I'm at. So the views and opinions expressed by Joey Edibles are not necessarily those of Spice and Easy, Similar Beer Review, or the YouTube Radio Network. But it's called From the House of Dank. It's called OG Deluxe is the name of the weed. And I got plenty of it. Plenty of it. So we got plenty of weed to smoke. And if anybody who super chats over $5 or 5 pounds, I'll do a weed gummy for every super chat you guys give Spice and Easy. So there you go.
Seriously, in 20 minutes.
Here, I'll show you what one looks like. So you're not out the loop here. They're basically just gummies infused with THC. This one's called Lemon Haze. I'll show you what it looks like.
Lemon haze. Couldn't make that up, could you?
It's a regular gummy, but it has a lot of weed in it. So these things are real cool. I love these.
I got some gross today, Liam, but it was sat on the top shelf right underneath the lights. You know, you've got the big lights in the supermarkets. And it was sat right underneath them. I thought, that's going to absolutely stink in it here overnight. It's going to be skunked to high heaven, so I didn't bother. But they've got the swing top bottles and Grosjean boots. But
Liam's on growth.
Yeah, Liam's on growth. Yeah. I ain't had it for ages. I went off it. I used to think it was quite nice, but
they stopped selling it once, didn't they? About 2 years ago, they took it all off the supermarket shelves. Gross.
I don't know.
And they brought it back. Yeah,
that's.
Why did they do that? Just because it wasn't
sure
lack of sales. It was lack of sales. What did it? And I remember I was in Spain at the time. I ended up reviewing it in Spain, thinking it would never turn up again in the UK.
Yeah,
they have it over here.
Spain's amazing. I love Spain. I want to go back there. So I mean, Magic's expensive though.
It depends on the exchange rate, I suppose. It's like anywhere.
True.
I remember we went to Orlando when we were sort of young. It's about 8 years ago now. And it was like 2 for 1, so it was great. So it was cheap as chips for us. But obviously, sort of, when you go on, it's not ideal.
Here, I'm finishing off
Ollie.
strawberry daiquiri.
Strawberry daiquiri. Nice.
Yeah. It's been taking up space in the fridge, so I thought I'd get it out of the way today.
Yeah, get out of the way.
It's like going out of business. Liquor clearance sale here. Whatever the oldest bottle. We used to play a game called Dusty Bottle. We just say, "Hey, bartender, give me the dustiest bottle on that shelf and give me a shot of that." And it was always pretty disgusting. It's usually like blackberry brandy or something fucking horrible. You're just like, ugh. One time it was Old Granddad. I think I fucking yacked right there in the bar. Old Granddad is. I mean, why would they make that? It's so bad. Like, who the fuck wants it? Why even fucking bother? Like, this is wasting people.
It didn't sound great. That's what I owned.
Blackberry brandy.
No, nasty.
That's a bourbon, apparently. It's a 40% bourbon.
There's a 151, honest, if we're being honest, too, isn't really the best either. I know people like rum, but 151 is like when everybody turned 21 in the States, or even when they were, in high school and stuff, when we first started drinking, 151 was always the shit people wanted because they would like, it's so bad. Oh, looking at that bottle makes me want to yak.
Looks like a Worcester sauce bottle, that. Liam Perrins.
What are we on, Carl? 4 minutes. We'll let you go first with your review, Simo, today.
Just wait for me to pour a fresh pint.
Well, you'll have to neck the other one in one. See how quick you can neck it.
Do it in a one.
Yeah.
It's like Alan's there. He just watches me pour 2 minutes. He's like, you can go first. It's like,
How much you got, John? You might do.
I'm about that. I'm about that now.
Yeah, we'll let you go first then.
Oh, thank you very much.
I need to get some of that off Meister. I thought they got it in that shop because I saw a yellow label.
What shops do Hofmeister then?
I think it's
just
just
the
online.
Hofmeister website.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
I'll get myself a pork pie hat and follow the bear, you know?
What you should do, Jamie, is they do mini kegs a bit. I think they do. Normally do. Next time I see an offer, I'll give you a shout. There was an offer on. I think it was a keg of the Hofmeister.
Yeah.
It was a Stein for like 25 quid or something.
I'll have a go.
For 30 quid, you
You're
can
right,
buy a mini keg.
That's all right.
Weed makes you cough quite a bit, like quite a bit. So I'll probably be coughing like a lot of the show. Because I smoke weed all day. When I say all day, when I get up in the morning, I start smoking weed. Right before I go to bed, I quit smoking weed. Sometimes in the middle of the night, I'll set an alarm for 3 a.m. and get up in the middle of the night and smoke weed. I'm kidding. But there's a lot of weed smoking going on over here. So you tend to it does hurt your lungs a little bit sometimes. That's probably one of the few downsides. And I could have jumped that here or there, but I'm not trying to do that. So
you want to smell it? Cheers, I'll smell it.
Oh, you love the smell of weed, bro. Here, I'll show you what a nugget looks like. Here of it.
I'll send you a link, JB. Yeah, it's not a bad deal. It's nice stuff as well. They also do a Vice beer. But
I'll have a look at that, yeah.
That's a large old bud. Yeah.
That ain't bad.
Oh, man.
Quarter past. Right. JB then.
Right.
Where is it? I've got that many on here now.
Yeah.
Cheers, everybody. Welcome to another beer review on the Fab Show. And today I'm I've been a little bit sucker punched today because one of the best beer reviews on YouTube I found out has passed away. So this is a tribute to Terry K, Beer Goggles Reviews. And the beer I am reviewing is the Twisted Knots American IPA from the Hatherwood Craft Beer Company, available in Lidl for peanuts. So let's crack it open, whack it in the glass. I haven't had it for a long time, to be honest. Actually, it's been a couple of years since I've had it. And I can't remember much of it because I was drunk when I had it. Like you do when you review beer, you get drunk. And I can't remember a single thing. In fact, I can't remember who's behind brewing it. Someone might know. Simo might know. Anyway, beer in a glass, as you can see, it's a little bit, yeah, it's a little bit that colour. The aroma, it's not bad actually. Bits of lemon, bits of cinder toffee coming out. It smells nice actually. It smells quite fresh. Yeah, nice little notes of lemon, cinder toffee, and it smells decent. So I'm going to go in. So cheers, Terry, mate, if you're up there. And I'll tell you what, for the money, for what it is, that ain't bad. It's not bad. I mean, you're getting plenty of flavour. It may be a little bit synthetic in a way. You're getting pockets of lemon, lime, sort of hint of bitterness. But it's actually half decent for what it is. You know, it's not more than a couple of quid, but you're getting something with a bit of taste. And it's, to a degree, honest. I've just noticed the hops on this. It says it's got Hercules, Columbus, Chinook, Cascade, Citra, Centennial, Amarillo. So there's a lot of hops in this beer. And also the food pairing is American-style grilled meats. So you can't go wrong. Get yourself a steak, stick it on the barbie in this weather. Copious amounts of this, and it's happy days, isn't it? I like that. For the money, you can't go wrong. It is what it is. So, boys and girls, I have to say to you out there, Twisted Knots American IPA from the Hatherwood Craft Beer Company. Check it out, because for the money, you cannot go wrong with it. Back to you in Mission Control, Al, wherever you are.
I'll fall asleep. All right, there we go. Oh, he's bringing everybody back.
It's Shepherd Neame, by all accounts. I'm just on a quick.
Is it? I never knew that. Never knew that. It's all right, that. It's all right.
I quite like it.
Yeah, I think I said it was the best one out of the tea.
Yeah, it's for the money. It's a decent beer, isn't it? It's just nice. It's,
I'm telling you.
you know, you can have a lot worse for the money.
Was that vape? Do you vape as well, Joey?
No, this is alcohol. This is called THC tincture. This is the purest form of THC you can buy. This is 100 milligrams. 1,000 milligrams is in this bottle. This bottle is about $65, so probably about 50 pounds, quid or whatever. To show you the equivalent of what that is, like this whole bag of gummies. One of them gummies I show you was about 20 milligrams. This whole bag is 200 milligrams, and this whole bottle is 1,000 milligrams total. So this bottle is 5 times more than even this entire bag. So it's pure THC. It doesn't get any pureness. The purest form of THC you can buy.
What do you do? Put it in your roll-ups?
No.
You can put it directly in your mouth, or you can put it in a drink, or you can do whatever.
Yeah.
Who's booking the flight to go and scrape him off the ceiling?
Yeah.
Yeah, landing flight number 852 coming into Heathrow.
Getting started. I've been awake sometimes at like 4 a.m. and he'll just be like, he'll be well gone, man. He's just sort of, if you're doing something at the same time, like, just hang on a minute, and just sort of, the collection comes out. Just getting lost over the driveways.
Have you got any mushrooms over there then?
I don't actually. They're still not technically legal. I've never actually had mushrooms, believe it or not.
Right.
Dude, it says on the serving ideas, it says spread jelly on a beef roast. Man, who the fuck spreads jelly on a beef roast?
A lot of people do that stuff, especially it's the minty stuff. It's
Yeah.
Oh, there's Janice. Hey, Janice. It's white chipmunks.
What chipmunks?
I'm interested in it, but I don't know what it's like. This must be interesting when I've necked this.
Cross in Blackwell. Where's this made at?
Cross and Blackwell, very traditional English purveyor of condiments.
And this is made still by J.J. Smucker Corporation, which is local. That's funny. So they must have commandeered to Cross and Blackwell. Jelly roast, I'll try anything once. I like mint sauce with a leg of lamb.
Yeah.
Hey, Gary,
I do like mint jelly.
now, do you guys have we call them gyros or heroes, whatever, but it's basically like lamb meat on a shell, like almost
Oh, you'd like a gyros pit.
Yeah,
Kebab.
gyros, I think they're called gyros pittas.
they're so good, dude. I love those with some sour cream, bro. Oh.
Got a massive burp on its way.
Hey, Char, what's up, sweetheart?
We didn't say hello, chipmunks.
China.
Hello, Mr. Chipmunk. Mr.
Chipmunk.
I think it's Mrs. Chipmunk because Joey called her
Mrs.
Janice.
Chipmunk.
Yeah, Janice and Char are both White Chipmunks is Janice. She's in Canada. She's in Canada, eh? Up there, they talk a little slower than we down to here, eh? What's it about? They're a bunch of hosers. They just drinking their syrup.
Back in the box, Taylor.
Lebanese food's pretty good. I fuck with some Lebanese food. I used to go out to my second fiance was Lebanese, and she had Lebanese. Well, she wasn't Lebanese. She was like quarter Lebanese, but she had like a Lebanese grandma, and they would always make all this good ass food. It's good shit.
Quarter Lebanese, that's a bit different, isn't it? Quarter Lebanese.
Interesting.
Oh, I can't call you Twisted. Hello, lady.
Twisted. That's her
Hello,
name's Sam. Sam, what's up, Sam? How you doing? How you doing? These are all
Twisted art
all
lady.
She's
Twisted
from
art
Texas.
lady.
You're a bit early for the
Lisa.
drink sandwich, Lisa.
Hello,
Oh,
Lisa.
Lisa,
Yes.
welcome to the party, Lisa.
Thank you.
Well, welcome to the party.
We're just a bunch of blokes out here getting high, Lisa, so enjoy the
Well.
party.
Someone down there is getting high, but we ain't.
By British law, the Queen said they're not allowed to get high until like 2025 or something. So.
Nah, the Queen says, nah, you get high, you in this.
Now, what do you think is going? Here's the thought-provoking question for you, British and blokes over there. What's going to happen first? Weed is legal in the UK and its protectorates, or the Queen dies?
The Queen dies.
Queen dies.
Queen dies first.
Queen dies.
Oh, wow, it's that far off, huh? Jeez.
Yeah.
And then Charles dies, and then maybe by the time, like, if by some reason he manages to get into power, then he'll probably become legal.
Now, can the Queen legally remarry?
Huh?
Like, if the Queen is wanting some British dick, can she remarry? How does that work?
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean,
she's kind of like
the thought of the Queen having sex is pretty.
I don't think you grab having sex or something. I mean, it's just not great right now.
You just don't think of it, do you?
Right? I mean, somebody. I mean, she's like 93, 94. You can't tell me that some 93-year-olds don't have urges. She doesn't have a husband no more. She just fucking one of the guards or something. I mean, she's got to have. I mean, you would think there's 60 million people over there. She probably could be like, all right, I want to fuck him, and then she's got to fuck. It's the Queen.
She's
like, we're gonna turn down the Queen.
She might have a set of drawers for the toys or something.
Oh,
Cheers,
no.
Matthew.
She has a diamond royal dildo. She took one of the crown Olympics. She took one of the crowns and had fashioned into a dildo. Oh jeez! Sweating his bollocks off. It's not. It's actually quite nice today, man. I feel bad. Usually it's the opposite. Usually in the States it's so hot, and over there you guys are like, oh, it's blimey great weather over here. Or however you guys talk, man. So it's pretty sweet, man. We don't we haven't sex. Honestly, if we're being honestly, I'm not going to live to
yeah. At the minute, sounds Irish.
Yeah, I don't do my accents. The higher you know what's weird is when you drink. Well, I used to drink back in the day, and when you drink, you can do a way better accent when you're drinking. But when you get high, you forget how to do them. So everything comes out like you sound like Steve Irwin or fucking some guy at Irish
Steve
O'Malley's.
Steve Irwin.
They're like do a British accent. You're like, crikey, there's a bunch of I like that.
Matthew, he's from Ohio.
Oh, yeah, I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, the STD Podcast, live on YouTube Friday nights, 9:30, 2:30 your guys' time. But yeah, I'm from Cleveland. It's a city on the Lake Erie. It's one of the biggest freshwater lake systems in the entire world. I highly recommend you visit if you're ever in the States. But Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is there. A lot of British influence crap is in the Rock Hall. You guys would dig it.
We don't talk about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
The
Rock and
Who's
Roll
all
Hall of Fame.
All the good artists are like, what's this random shit like that?
If Iron Maiden was in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I might make it a little bit seriously, like, you know.
Iron Maiden released a new song the other day.
I'm not sure if I remember. The thing about the Rock Hall, I got to rant here because what they do is the Rock Hall Foundation, like all the rich people are in New York, so they decide these decisions. And we do the Rock Hall induction ceremony. Basically, what that is everybody who's getting inducted in the Rock Hall will come and do a big concert. The people who are living, obviously. And they'll come and do a concert, jam out. But they were doing the concerts like we would only get it every third year. Like they would do it in New York for 2 years, and then we'd get it in Cleveland. It's like, motherfucker, the thing is in Cleveland. Let us do the damn concert here every year. Quit fucking being idiots. Assholes, man. Fucking assholes, dude. Pisses me off.
That on your screen and in chat is the link to Joey's YouTube channel.
I didn't think anybody wanted
check
to
it out.
Me blow my nose.
Oh, put shame.
Do you want me to do my beer review, Alan?
Yeah, half past.
Yeah.
4 minutes, unless you've necked your beer.
Yes, Shane, yes. Look at my video I've just posted up tonight about that. Yeah.
You ready, Simo?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Fleetwood Mac. All right, so when are you going?
Yeah, I'm ready when you are. Oh, wow.
All right, let's do it. We got the Jaffa Cakes
Oh,
from
we're
Jacob's
not
Company.
sandwich yet, Joey.
Oh, you don't do it yet? When do we start that?
Simo's beer review, and then the next.
Oh, Simo's got to do one first. All right, let's, ladies. I'll introduce like a radio announcer. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Simo. Wait, I got Ladies and gentlemen, Simo Beer Reviews. There you go.
Right.
All right.
To Almasty Brewing Company. They are based in Newcastle way, I believe. First time I've ever had one of their beers. In fact, I'll be straight up, I'd never even heard of him until I went to a cheeky little one. I sent her to a bottle shop up at Lake District and I says, look, so just get this one out of the cash. Thanks, so. And she come back with 3 beers. She come back with this one. It's called Sherblato. It's about funny. Alma 8%. It's a double IPA and it says offers a heady citrus aroma that's backed by notes of tropical fruit. The effects of Sherblato will have you feeling tingly and buzzy, putting your mind and body at ease without flooring you for the rest of the day. Almasty is focused on contemporary ales that push flavour to the fore. We'll see, won't we? Not really. It's a bit lively.
That looks nice.
Look at the concentration. I'm trying to look at the camera and also make sure I'm not just pouring it down.
Right, Jamie.
Hi, James.
Two fingers sort of off-white head. It looks like sort of pineapple.
Gary
It smells like Tutti Frutti. It smells amazing. It smells like sherbet. Like, so you get a proper. When you're a kid, yeah, and you get them tubes of like, I don't know, so they were like big long tubes of sherbet. That's what it smells like.
Dib dabs.
Yeah, fantastic, weren't they?
They've ruined that.
There's definitely pineapple there. Sort of, like you've got that sort of tutti frutti, but there's a real pineapple sort of. That's the sort of main. But it looks amazing. It smells fantastic. Cheers. Oh, oh wow. That has got a kick to it. That tastes the 8%, which is unusual. A lot of these 8% beers, you don't really get the alcohol. The main thing I got from that was alcohol.
Yeah.
There's a definite sweetness there, a definite sort of like a candied sort of sweetness, like a real artificial sort of just sugary. It reminds me a bit of the Pineapple Express, but somehow they've lost the body. The body's quite thin. There's just a real alcohol kick to it.
Right, Scouse, quick, you've covered some more.
No, I'm afraid that doesn't do much for me. It's lacking in a bit of flavour. It's very thin. There's not much there, but you really get the alcohol, which is gutting because it sounded awesome. And the can looks cool.
It looked good.
It sounded awesome. But all you really get from it is a faint sweetness and a real alcohol kick, and that's about it. That's a bit gutting because I thought that'd be really nice. But no, it's sort of, I can feel it, like it's burning all the way down, it's burning. It's like next to spirit, which is unusual for an 8% beer. So it's not that strong. It's thin. There's a little bit of sweetness to it, but other than that, it's just alcohol. I'm gutted. I'm afraid I can't recommend that. I really can't. I'd avoid it, to be honest with you. I'd chuck it, but there's still half a can left. So yeah,
Good.
It's a fucking no for me. I'm afraid it's not great. It's probably about if I had to rate it, it's probably like a 3. It's poor. There's no body to it. There's no real flavour. There's just alcohol. I can feel it burning all the way down.
Yeah,
Which is very unusual. Like all the way down, I can feel the alcohol burning. They've fucked up. They've dropped a bollock. They've fucked up.
yeah.
To know.
I put the emphasis on the strength more than the
Yeah, they've gone for a strong beer rather than a tasty beer.
Yeah, I think so.
Thomas.
Hi, Thomas.
Yeah, it's a no from me, I'm afraid.
Shame
No.
that.
If you're watching in America, translate for you. Basically, Simo said there's a bit of sweetness and it's crap.
That is really. I can feel it burning all the way down to my stomach. I can feel
Yeah,
it.
shame.
What's the ABV on that bad boy?
8%,
Okay.
which is not that strong, really, is it, JB? Like, it's strong, but it's not mega.
Yeah, I mean, usually with beer like that, you can get that alcohol hidden, can't you? Which is,
I mean, look at the
shame.
prime example is them Belgian beers. Some of them are 10.5%, and you can't taste the alcohol at all.
You'll be all right in a bit. The sandwich will get rid of the taste for you.
No.
But, yeah, it was not cheap either. It was. Look at the state of this, JB, right, and everybody else.
Croatia. You ever seen the Croatian prime minister? She's so fucking hot.
What has he got?
For just under £7, that is a fucking rip-off for a shit beer.
What was it? £6.75.
£7.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jesus.
Yeah, more ABV, more money, innit?
Yeah, they've just
how
gone
they
for
work
pure ABV rather than.
Yeah,
Jimi
So you can
Hendrix
get
is
like-
so
yeah.
I'm not sure what that's going to do with the price of red, but. It might be because Scouse hasn't turned up. All right, Scouse, sorry, mate, I missed you there.
Hello, Scouse. Is he in?
Thomas,
trouble beer.
Gary, Helen, Matthew. What are we doing then, guys? What have we all been up to today? Apart from melting in this heat.
Melting.
I got up about 3 hours ago and then went shopping and now I'm here.
Oh, having a bubble trouble beer. Yes, you're going to love it. Yeah, you love that. Absolute belt of a beer, that.
You'll love it.
You love it. It's brilliant.
I've been to Croatia once and it was lovely. But I only drunk local stuff. I didn't bother going for anything that I'd heard of. I'm just like, oh, whatever that is. Never nice
Croatia's a-
bars and stuff.
Croatia's a lovely looking country. It looks
It's
beautiful.
a
You see
fantastic
some.
place, but
Yeah,
all the beaches, there's no real sand beaches. They're all sort of stony, pebbly beaches.
yeah,
Which is not bad.
Yeah.
It's a very nice place. It's a very nice country.
yeah. It does look gorgeous.
It's expensive, though.
You
For
literally
what
have
you
to
get.
build a castle then, not a sand castle.
But for what you get, it's very expensive. So if we went for a week and it cost, we could have gone probably anywhere else for 2 weeks for what we paid for a week, including food, drink, etc. But it was nice. Nice to get away.
Yeah,
from
nice place.
So
Definitely.
we can't ask you your favourite drink because you don't drink. What's your favourite food then, Joey?
My favorite food. I can talk about. Well, back I used to drink, and I can. Obviously, when I drink, my favorite drink was beer. My favorite kind of beer. I mean, it really depends. I was like you guys. A lot of the craft beers. For session stuff, I usually just get pictures of Miller Lite and just stuff like that. And then for the craft beers, I would like the Christmas ales a lot. I like double IPAs were probably my thing. Right in the 8-9% range. They were real smooth. As far as food goes, favorite food, I'm pretty basic American. You nachos, pizza, shit like that. I mean, I don't really have a refined palate. Whatever's in front of me, I eat. I mean, I don't really care, you know.
I saw on Amazon selling 18 bottles of Miller Draft for 27 quid. And I was tempted to buy it just because it's something I've never had before. It probably tastes like shit. But I was like, all right.
You don't drink at all then, Joey, now?
No, I haven't drank since October 2018. It's been 3 years.
Fair play to you. Well done. I didn't realise that you were teetotal for a while, Jamie.
Say again?
Yeah, I was 10 years. 10 years.
Jamie
I was
Jamie
teetotal for 10 years. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, before I did all this.
Well, he fought Southampton, so we're going to start drinking sooner or later.
Yeah, I got to do. Yeah, definitely. You got to, wouldn't you?
No, it's a lot easier when you have access to pretty much all the weed you want. I mean, when you can smoke all the weed you want, you really don't think about beer. So it's like, okay, that's cool. I got some weed.
God, we'll get bloody arrested for that, wouldn't we?
How long have you been smoking then, Joey? Like when did you first start smoking weed?
Well, I was in the U.S. Air Force from the reserves. We called the Air National Guard, so it was like the reserves. We had to do like 2 weeks in the summer, and then 1 week in a month. Then I would go on tours every now and then, like went to Iraq, Korea, etc. But I was in there from 1995 to 2015. When I was in the service, I couldn't smoke weed because we had drug tests and stuff. So the second I retired, I just started smoking because I had to make up for all that time I was in the service. And I really haven't stopped. And then in 2018, they ended up making medical marijuana legal in Ohio. That's when I got my card. And now I just go crazy with it.
Yeah.
So do you get it free then, or do you have to pay?
No, I pay for it, but I mean, we're talking about illegal stuff here. But I usually sell enough to make it pay for itself. So, like for example, I got a guy coming over in a little bit. He's going to buy these. He's going to buy some of these little vape carts. What you guys are doing with the vaping with the tobacco, or the nicotine juice and all that? They do the same thing with THC, but people can't get these. So what I do is I buy these up in Michigan. You come down here to Ohio, and I just sell them for double the price, and then that's how I make my money off of it.
Yeah.
Eric Scouts is here somewhere.
I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. I have to say,
How often do you have your shows? The live shows chart are Wednesdays and Saturdays, and then we do uploads 2 or 3 times a week on cooking or reviews and stuff like that. And the Fab show that we're doing tonight is every fortnight, every other Saturday.
Yeah, sure. Subscribe to me. If you're following me from I posted this on Facebook. If you're following me from Facebook, subscribe to these guys. They're fun, man.
He's our resident idiot. He turns up now.
Hi, TJ.
Hi, TG.
Oh, Thomas's birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday for tomorrow.
Happy birthday. Happy
Oh,
birthday,
shit.
Thomas.
He's going to be 27 years old.
21 again. Go on, come in.
You know what? I killed for 21 again. Raving and Michigan.
Yeah, so would I.
I don't know.
So
I kind of
do
like being older. I mean, if I had the access to the resources I do now, sure, I'd be 21 again. But like, I mean, in terms of like money and just what I do, I'm having way more fun now than I did when I was 21. Way more fun.
I see aging as a metaphor like having a car. The bodywork just falls off and the engine's a bit ropey underneath, and it's kind of like, oh, you know, time for that scrappy.
It's like having a car because it's the same with me and drinking. We had to have new brake pads today because it couldn't stop.
Yeah, I totally agree. I totally agree.
Hi, Ashley. Welcome.
Hey,
Hi,
Ashley.
Ashley.
Welcome to the
doing?
party, Ashley.
Welcome to the party down there.
Ashley, you're in the States, aren't you? Ashley, Ashley jumped into the
Michigan,
Joy. And she said that she had a hurricane warning. She was like sat in the basement or something. There was a hurricane warnings going off, like sirens and shit.
Okay, that's pretty much always Florida. Florida gets hit by hurricanes all the time, and everybody was like, "Oh, I want to move to Florida." Why? So you can be right in the fucking hurricane zone. I mean, it's weird because like the cost of living in the States is so different. Like in Ohio, it's probably like it's double what it is. Like for my house in Florida would be like double at least, maybe triple depending on where it was. It's just insane the way they price it.
It's the same thing, Ashley.
Okay.
Car on pad fuel, that's what we're doing.
But,
Matthew, I wasn't joking. We did have new pads all around today on the car.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I watched a few YouTube videos. It was like the cost of like sort of healthcare in the UK compared to the States. It's
massive, isn't it?
Oh, it's ridiculous because like half the people in the States, half the people got good health care either through their jobs or through their parents or whatever, and the other half have nothing. So like say I didn't have any health care and I go to the emergency room, I'm getting some echo. Is that me or you guys? Hold on.
Yeah, I'm getting a bit of echo as well.
I don't know what that's from, but yeah, so it's like say you go to the emergency room, it can cost you like $5,500 or $10,000. I mean, they expect you to pay that. And if you don't pay it, it affects your credit. I mean, I don't know.
That's crazy.
JB, we're getting echo from you for some reason.
Well, I've got my earplugs in. Everything's in. No, shove them in more. Shove them
You
in
need
more.
to push them so that they meet in the middle.
Yeah.
What's your brain?
I've done it.
What time can we?
I've done it.
Who's put that? Scouse in 3 minutes.
Oh no.
3 minutes? Oh God. So what? So what happened with Obamacare then? What was Obamacare about? When
Well, basically, prior to Obamacare, no, you didn't have to have health insurance in the states. And what Obamacare did says you had to legally get health insurance, or they were going to fine you. But they came up with this program called the healthcare exchanges, where you could go on there and buy insurance to avoid paying the fee on the mandate. Most people have like minimal care, so it's like they'll have like a 20-80 plan, like where you pay 20% and then your employer pay 80%. But even then, if you go to the emergency room, or you say you go for some of these procedures and drugs can cost $400,000. You go in there, with 20% of $300,000, who the fuck can pay that shit? So it's like, but there's like a privileged class who doesn't really see that. A lot of people with union jobs, people like me. I'm a veteran, so I get all my stuff through the Department of Veterans Affairs for free. So it's like a different dynamic, man. It's really weird. Like I had Medical Mutual as my insurance. I went to this other insurance, but before then it was up to like $450 every 2 weeks with coming out of my paycheck for healthcare. I mean,
Joey, does the vet care cover like family and like children as well, or do kids then have to pay? Like, do you have to pay for kids?
If I was 100%, it would. I'm only at 70%. It's a really complex formula to explain it, but in certain instances it wouldn't. But for me, I don't. I have to get. I actually work to the VA, so I get we have them. You get a whole bunch of them you can pick. And I just picked the one that was cheapest, and the kids are covered for that. And my stepdaughter, she's covered until she's 26. That's what Obamacare did too. It changed some of the laws in terms of like before they didn't have to cover pre-existing conditions. Now they do. Like they can't deny it all under pre-existing conditions. And before it was like 22, up to 22 you could get it. Now it's up to 26.
Eric, can I just say that when you see the same shirt, it's because I'm doing 3 or 4 reviews back to back, and I can't be asked to go upstairs and change my shirt, so I just leave it on.
It just made me want to start your review. And then, like, unless he's telling us, look at me, miserable, get you went. It's like the 7th take or something. It's like,
oh yeah, I did all these intros, and then I kept cocking it up. In the end, I just thought, hello, welcome back. Carried on going. I just thought that'll do. That's it. I'm not doing it again.
Oh, Matt Barker says some companies claim for healthcare. Yeah, that's usually how it works. You get healthcare through your employer. But I mean, it just depends where you. I mean, if you don't make enough money, they got this thing called Medicaid, and that's for basically for people low means. So you can just anybody who doesn't make a certain amount goes into that basically. I'm getting serious echo over here, brother.
Hi, Jake.
what is me? And I need
I've done it. It stopped the echo. No, it ain't.
Keep your fingers in.
Let me just check it's you. Oh, wrong button.
I've muted myself before a couple of times.
Yeah.
All right, let's try it now. Yep, it's totally his mic. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're not getting echo at all. It's strange, that is.
What happens when you're fucking...
You've not got YouTube still open as well, have you, JB?
No, I haven't. I'll stay like this.
I wonder. Hang on, let me try to.
JB, you need to get yourself up a laptop or something.
I have, but it's crap. It's there. It's really, really bad. I can like jump about like that. Ooh, you know.
Right, has that cured it? I've just turned your mic down a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cured it.
Yeah. Well done, Alan.
You didn't know I could do that, did you? I've also
No,
just
you're a magician.
Back door.
I'm a magician, I'm telling you.
Oh
Yeah.
no, we look sunburned.
I've just fed the cat as well for you.
Oh,
I
cheers.
looked sunburned 'cause I went for a bike ride today. I looked like a beetroot when I got back.
Tad
Yeah,
bit
you're both,
sunburned.
yeah, a tad bit.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
he,
a
looks,
shame.
It's not Joey, it's when Joey speaks, mate.
he looks
Yeah, it
a
was
bit
just when I was talking,
toasted,
I
doesn't he?
Yeah, it's not... If the person's echoing when they're speaking, it's not the person, it's somebody else that's receiving.
It's somebody, sinister, lurking in the background, echoing everybody. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I think.
Spread.
Where is it? Bear with me. There.
What's this?
Time to make your sandwiches.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Oh, man, put enough on.
I don't want no butter on mine. No butter.
You know what? Let me go get a fork because I don't have anything to spread this shit with. Give me like 30 seconds. I gotta get some more water too because I've been smoking a lot of weed.
Yeah, no problem. No, just one slice, please.
I've got this white bread, right? And it was
Yeah.
lovely and soft, right? When I took out the packet, I've just had it up there for about an hour, and it's kind of like toasted itself.
Oh, that's going to be even worse.
It's got a little bit of toast to itself. Right, I'm going to put the mint sauce on first.
What is on the sandwich? Butter?
No butter. I can't understand you putting butter on. I don't
no
get
butter on
that.
mine, but butter on Alan's.
I don't get that.
It's or jelly.
It's kind of like
Jesus.
it's kind of
how
like
much
if
stuff.
it's got
Cakes and cold curry.
if it's got butter on, it's kind of like Al won't eat it, will he? It's kind of like, oh, the butter will ruin it.
It's just, you know.
So, mint sauce, cold curry, and Jaffa cakes on a sandwich.
Oh, right, that's the first slice.
Oh,
I do like mint sauce.
This
I
comes
don't.
like dog food.
I can smell the mint sauce.
I love it. Absolutely. Proper colonial English style condiment mint sauce.
Oh.
Time for the beef curry or dog food in curry sauce. I wonder if Simo's kind of like cheating.
Nah, I don't think he could take the stick anymore.
Nah.
Helen, don't worry, he'll be up in a minute. He'll come for the sandwich.
That smells absolutely terrible. This.
Yeah, that is. I just opened the chicken one. It don't smell good.
It don't
So
smell
let's get into
good.
this. Let's get into these. The Jaffa cakes are the best part of this. I like the Jaffa cakes, but I'm not looking forward to
So,
this.
you know, who's ever come up with this idea, complete nutcase, I think.
Right. It's the most random cacophony of fuckery I've ever seen in my life. Like, what the fuck is mint
Jeez.
sauce, Jaffa cakes, and fucking curry? What the fuck is like? Come on, man. What the hell is this?
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. This is the mint jelly. I don't have mint paste, but
Right.
oh wait, we're supposed to put this
So-
on a sandwich. All right, I gotta get some bread. Hold on. Fuck.
So I've got the curry there. Plenty of it.
Oh, Lord.
It looks more like Irish stew than curry, but never mind. It's time for the Jaffas. Jaffas.
It's just wrong,
Who
innit?
bloody came up with this idea?
Gary Prendergast.
Yeah, he's got a lot to answer for, this fellow, isn't he? Right, how many Jaffas do I put on?
2 per side.
All right, I've got 6, I think.
Oh, my goodness. It's a waste of Jaffa cakes.
What's he doing? He's not even had a bit yet, is he? Is he belching, old Simo?
I don't know what we're doing. Probably
Right,
feeding it the dog.
yeah, poor bugger.
He wants to see me puke. Oh, Lop, what's up, pal?
That's the
Lop,
thing of
loppity.
beauty. I have to say, that's the thing of beauty, that.
You put 3 Jaffa cakes on, you're never going to close it.
No, I know that.
He's putting a lid on top of it.
Put the lid on top.
What are you whining for? Zeus wants it. I want it.
There you go. It's all there.
Zeus
It's all
Zeus
there.
wants cheese.
Oh,
It's all there.
Hey, I'll show me
This-
making them.
It's all there.
Oh, God, it looks and smells horrendous.
There's the Jaffa cakes, and here we go with the korma curry. Oh, guys, to be fucking.
I got tea
Oh,
cups.
I fucking hate you guys. This is so gross.
It's gross.
I fucking hate everybody who suggested this fucking disgusting crap. It looks like baby shit. Fuck, eat this shit. You're from a country, you eat this, your country needs to. Your country needs to fucking reevaluate itself.
No.
Yeah, I think you're right there.
All right, and then we got to put the radioactive. Here, we'll put the Jaffa cakes on this side, and then we'll put the radioactive jelly. All right, let's smell the jelly here.
You get the kryptonite out.
The jelly's not smelling too bad, actually. It's not too bad.
Yeah, it's like it looks like something out of Chernobyl.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Oh no!
Oh, that's just.
That just looks disgusting.
This is so bad. This is the worst. Somebody take a picture of this and send it to me. This is so.
That is kryptonite.
This is radioactive right now. Chernobyl will be
It's gotta
drowned.
be. You flipping
There's a
good, mate.
bunch of Russian viewers like, this good, mate. All right. And we're about to pop this together. Oh, hold on one sec. I got a visitor. But I'm putting
He's
all that
falling
together.
out of it. He's
All right,
falling out of it.
This is what it looks. This is the crap. What it looks like right there. Somebody,
Right, we'll wait till you get back before we eat.
all right, wait till I get back now. I'll pop it.
Yeah.
Oh.
The oldest trick in the book. Somebody at the door. I gotta go. Quick, get the sandwich, put in the bin.
Okay, I'll come back with a different sandwich and say it's the same.
Yeah, but he comes back with a bloody prawn sandwich or something.
Oh, Zeus likes the smell of it. He's sitting here
That
whining.
looks horrendous. That looks absolutely fucking repulsive.
It's the jelly.
I've got
Yeah, he likes
Six
it. Looks
Jaffas.
like proper jelly. Not,
that.
Oh, wait,
It looks good.
Are you trying to kid yourself, JB?
Oh, dear.
Well, I've kind of like.
It's fucking soggy as well. Where I do that to the bread with the-
Oh, thanks, Scouse. That's nice. Nice coat vote of confidence there.
Do you know what? It's the mint sauce. That's all I can smell is the mint sauce.
I can smell the curry.
All right.
Sherry, you wanted something strange. That's what you got.
All right. We really got to eat this fucking crap, don't we? All right. Let me put this shit away so I have to smell the open fucking nasty curry from.
Radioactive waste away in a proper radioactive.
Right. I got to get a double
environment.
barrel, some fucking bubble wrap, and a nuclear agency to come out here and watch it. All right.
Yeah, I think so.
Put the sandwich together. All right. Are we gonna eat this together or what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
All right.
let's do it.
Let's taste the fucking Jaffa cake curry, and oh my god, this is gonna be horrible.
I didn't.
Oh, the curry just hit.
Doable.
It's not the worst in the world. Depends how much curry you put on there. The Jaffa cake and the jelly, the mint jelly, isn't really too bad.
It's so dry.
The mint is nasty. How can you have that with roast lamb? That's just
What, Jaffa cakes?
no. The mint, it takes over everything.
Oi, that's an idea. Jaffa cake and roast lamb.
Yeah, I could eat that.
That mint's really strong.
Yeah.
Really. Ooh, boy, it's kicking in now. Fuck.
Simo, you're not
Oh,
saying
now I'm tasting the Jaffa cakes. Fuck. Ooh. There's a lot of sugar in this sandwich, bro. Oh. Look at the color of that. Look at that color right there. Looks like a moldy cheese sandwich or something. All right.
It's a strange experience.
It's fucking horrific.
No, I don't think it is. I think it's all right.
It's when the orange from the Jaffa cake.
Right, no, with the
Yeah.
mint sauce you put through the fucking bread as well. Though.
The mint counteracts the curry, so it's not the worst in the world. You can still taste the curry. But then the Jaffa cakes kick in and the sugar is overwhelming.
I think it's the chocolate what's doing it.
It's fucking overwhelming. There's so much sugar
Yeah.
right now. Like my eyes are bugging out. There's so much goddamn sugar in this sandwich.
It's the mint. It's just.
Is he having a reversal?
He does it every time.
That is fucking horrific.
I'd eat it
Zeus
again.
has my crust.
Listen,
No, I wouldn't. Can't eat it.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know, puke. Yeah.
it's the mint that I can deal with the curry and the Jaffa cake. It's the mint.
It is a lot. There's so much sugar, man. It is a lot of sugar.
Look at that.
Whoever
It's all
gave me
come
that
out.
must run a sugar plant or something because there's a lot of fucking
It's
sugar.
all come out of me bloody sandwich. I'm gonna have to get the knife and fork on it.
That's what I did. All my shit is just came out. My fucking plate looks like
Yeah.
the floor of the Simpsons factory or some shit with all that waste. I do like that color, though. I'm not gonna lie. That color is really cool. I like the color of that mint jelly. So we'll see. I'll have to have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich later. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this fucking curry. Maybe the wife can make chicken curry or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you can say that. If you put chicken in that, it'll be all right. But
What do you think of it, John?
I think you're right.
I think it's edible.
To be honest, it's not.
It's definitely edible, but it's not something that you would serve at a restaurant or anywhere. I mean, it's edible for a challenge.
Yeah, but it's nowhere near as bad as last week's or last time's. That
What, the
fish
crickets?
marmalade. That was just wrong.
Oh,
Give
the
it a quick
pilchards.
change,
Mm,
Yeah.
I about did a
yeah.
simo that night.
Cricket, let's go. Bring the crickets on.
Yeah, bring the crickets on.
I like the cricket.
Definitely.
You know, we had sardines because nowhere I got pilchards.
Yeah,
Guess what I found in the cupboard at the back in the week?
pilchards.
Well, you can have them.
Oh,
many-
save you any. Yeah, around the back.
Is that mine?
Oh, hold on.
I'm gonna eat one of these unicorn cupcakes.
Hello.
That
Those
wasn't.
cupcakes are good.
I don't think that was that bad. The worst
You've
part
got
is the
fucking
orange
issues, Alan.
jelly and the
You've got-
cupcake coming through.
Oh, you got serious issues, man. Like, you need professional
Right.
help.
I've got a Jaffa cake with mid sauce on it, bit of curry. It looks all right.
Yum.
Oh, they look nice, Joey.
It's a good color. These are small though. These are really tiny.
God, that's going to be another sugar rush.
No, it's nice, man.
All right, Brenda.
Hi, Brenda. Oh, I can't quite fit it all in.
Well, do you know what? Now you know how I feel when I keep saying it.
Be bolder. Do you want to wee, dude?
Oh,
Yeah, I've had Twinkies, Matthew, and I've had an Oreos Twinkie. That was well nice.
I don't like Twinkies.
dude, we got so many. I was thinking you guys when I was going shopping because there were so many different Oreo flavors. We had so many. The bigger the supermarket you go to, the more cookie flavors and shit they got. Kind of funny.
Wait.
Oh, there you go. Next sandwich needs to involve kippers.
What the fuck is a kipper?
Oh,
It's a fish.
A kipper is like it's a smoked fish.
and it's
Thank you for whoever suggested this for not suggesting that because I think I really would have yacked if I had to eat fucking curry with fish. With mint sauce.
Fish curry's nice, maybe not kippers. They're like well smoky, but
Right.
They stink the place out, won't they?
Dispose of whatever's in this bowl. I'll be back in a minute.
did you not eat it all, Simo?
You really don't want to see what's in this bowl.
No, we don't want to see the bowl.
There's like a mouthful in the bowl of yak, but other than that, it's. It will after all that ganja.
Still a long way to go. It's only 4 o'clock over here on the East Coast, and shit, I'm sure I'll be up till at least fucking 10. All right, give me a moment here. The wife just came home. I want her to be like, what are you doing? Just hold on.
Curry's not bad out.
It wasn't good.
Oh no, this curry I got is just tasteless crap. It's like pataks. If ever pataks, watch our streams, you know. I'll give pataks a mission. Make a sauce that I say is nice. Oh, by the way, if you notice,
Yeah.
there's an extra sign, and you're thinking we've got odd signs up. Lisa sent me, Lisa and Lee sent me that one. Save water, drink beer. The last one in the corner.
Cracking.
So we put it. I weren't going to put it up. I said I ain't putting it up till I get another one because it's not even. But she said put it up.
I
So,
saw one of her videos. Was it a few weeks ago? Printing T-shirts. Type of.
yeah, custom creations.
Yeah, it's a good video. Yeah, good video. That.
Oh, so sweet and sugary as well, Lisa. Not Lisa, the Twinkies.
Oh, I don't know about that, to be honest.
Gary, yeah, that is what this curry's like. It's the cheapest they got over Tesco's, and it's just, I would say,
on the table.
a tub of chip shop curry's got more taste.
There's a row of water there.
You know what it is? I think it's the acidicness of the mint sauce. It start repeating on you with the curry, I think.
Good boy.
I thought it was all right. The only bit I didn't like was when you got that orange hit from the jelly and the Jaffa cake.
Yeah,
That
not good.
Sugary orange hit. That's the bit that, other than that, I didn't think it was that bad. But I eat anything on sandwich, she'll tell you. The stuff I've stuck on a sandwich, you'd eat it.
Is it the worst one so far?
No, last week's was worse. Them sardines.
What was that? Sardines
The
marmalade?
very first one was the worst. That was like, was it cold curry? I can't remember. The first one was the worst.
Oh,
Oh, the first one where you puked in the cardboard box.
yeah.
I think you can, Matthew. You can get chocolate and marshmallow spread. Oh,
What's
there you go. What's that? There. I was just done it. And again, if you don't know who Joey is, there's a link to his channel. Check him out and stick him a sub.
Yeah,
Stick him
definitely.
aside.
You will be entertained when you subscribe to my channel. Trust me, I tell you.
Oh,
We smoke a lot of weed over there. I talked to a lot of famous people. I had Right Said Fred on. I had fucking Mindy Sterling,
Right
all
Said
kinds
Fred?
of people. Yeah.
what
Yeah,
said Fred?
Yes,
Oh.
I want him on our channel, but I don't know how to get in touch.
No, you just got to email him, bro. They'll do any interview. You just got to email him. Swear to God.
Oh,
There was,
fuck,
a guy who started. There was a guy who started a YouTube channel. His first interview was Right Said Fred. It was his first
Oh,
interview.
yeah.
what said
Stick his
Fred?
email across, Joey, and I'll send
We'll
it.
do.
I wonder if they'd eat the strange
I'll have to
sandwich.
put my jazzy shirt on for that, just so
Yeah.
you can sing it.
Get what said Fred on the Fab Show.
Yeah.
Get him on the Fab Show.
That's a good call. You should do that, Alan. You should 100% do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, definitely. I've got their album. Oops.
Hey.
Yes, Shane, finally. Oh, get your mouth out, Bill.
There you go. Matthew sub to you. Leah.
Yeah.
Much love.
Also, if you want to email me his email, or you can also post it and put the check in as well. What do we charge for coming on here?
Get away with that.
Oh, right. Eric said he subbed years ago.
All right, it's Mike at lisadaviespromotions.co.uk. I'll drop it in the chat here.
Yeah, I'll copy it and then I will say if you email it, I'll remember. There you go. Right.
I'll email it to you as well.
Yeah, email it because once I shut this down, that'll go and I'll forget. Because now and again, I have been known to forget things. Not very often, but Simo, you do it well.
He looks like he's on a ship and it's just floating on the sea. It's kind of like wants to go overboard.
I've had nothing yet, Lisa.
Did you see that, Simo? That's what I got. We got, I should say. Your top left, I think. Where is it? There. That sign in the corner.
Oh,
Save water, drink beer.
Totally agree with that.
We got so much water. We got more water in Ohio than we know what to do with because it never stops raining. We got the giant lake right there. Everybody's backyard has tons of water in it because it never stops fucking raining.
We
I've
don't
been
get
able to mow my lawn in like 3 weeks.
You liar.
What are you eating? You still eating your sandwich?
No, the wife brought home some chicken street tacos from Costco,
Oh.
so I'm eating those.
Oh, they look good.
I
Those
thought
really
you
are.
only had tacos on Tuesdays.
every day in the States because there's so many. The Mexicans come up and they just drop taco restaurants everywhere, and Americans are suckers for it because they always got margaritas there. So everybody likes Mexican food. Everybody.
You don't have to throw them over the wall.
Joey, I sent you some pictures to your Facebook page of your lovely sandwich.
Yeah, well, I put the ingredients on my Facebook page of the sandwich. The one I went shopping, yeah.
Your lovely
In
sandwich.
America,
Yeah.
like UK with kebabs, yeah.
That's true. That's true. They, you know, I do. You guys have doner kebabs over there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I actually do a spice
Oh,
pack.
good. There's you can't get those. I had those when my buddy when we were coming back from Iraq. We stopped in Germany. And he's like, you got to try these doner kebabs. So I was like, all right. And I was like, oh, they're so good. And like, you can't get them anywhere. Nobody sells them here in the States. So it's like, I would love.
You're gonna have to
Still
say-
good though.
Yeah, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll do a doner kebab spice pack, and if you watch the video on how to make it, it will come out exactly the same. I'll send you one of the packs over. Watch the video. Have you got a food processor to blitz it up?
A food processor.
A food processor.
Yeah, have you got a processor that blitzes up meat and stuff and like munges stuff up and you don't know? I bet. Do you do any cooking, or will your missus do it?
I do cook every now and then, but I mean, at the end of the day, I'm on YouTube so much that I just do a lot of takeout. But I mean, I can't cook. It's not really that big an issue.
No, I'm going to send you a pack, and I'll post you the link, email you the link to the video, so you can see what to do with it, and you can have your own doner kebab.
All right, sweet. You know what? I'll do. I think I'll have Leprechaun TV. I think I'll go over to his house and maybe we'll do a video on it or something. That sounds like a good idea, actually. Because he has them Blackstones and they can do all kinds of shit on there.
Yeah, I'll send you some out.
All right, sweet. Thanks, brother.
Gary says, you mean a blender, Alan?
No, a blender's
Not
different
quite
from a
proper
processor.
blender, is it? Yeah.
Yeah,
Why is it different?
because a blender's like a thing that you blend milkshakes and blend it up.
Yeah.
You can't put the meat in one of them because it's not big enough. You need the processor for it to move around.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
Squirrel, email me again, Squirrel. I didn't get your email.
Oh, wrong one again. It jumps up every time I go to click a comment. Hello, Squirrel.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Squirrel.
Bucharest Grill. All right, I'm gonna have to take a look at that, Matthew Barker. The Bucharest Grill. I'm gonna see how far that is from the place I go to get weed at. Actually, I can ask the device that here real quick.
He's well travelled, Matthew, I'll tell you that. Every day's a school day. Oof.
That feeling normal again.
A food chopper processor will do the trick.
Yes.
I gotta get. How is Ireland compared to back in the day? Ireland, like me and my dad visited Ireland in '99. How has it changed since then?
I haven't got a clue. I've never been there.
No, I've never been.
Okay,
Ireland or Northern Ireland?
I've been to. I didn't go to Northern Ireland. The only part of the UK I've ever been to, I've been to Gibraltar because we were in Spain in '06. I went and stopped in Gibraltar real quick. It's
Gary shot next time you're in Gibraltar.
a pretty
Well,
random
I
area.
don't-
Like I don't know why you guys still hold on to that. To be honest with you, it's just a fucking rock in the middle of nowhere. Just give it back, but whatever.
We hold on to it because we want to be a pain in the arse to the Spanish. That's why.
Oh, Gary says,
Tiny little area.
Yeah.
Gary if you want to know about Ireland, Gary Prendergast, he's your best man. He's Irish. He's Irish. He's in the thing now.
Very Irish.
He's very Irish. Yes.
Yeah, '99, man. We went to this town called Limerick, and there was a Dell factory right there. The Dell Corporation did something there, man. There was a lot of people working for Dell. It must be like 1,000 people. I saw walk around in Dell shirts and shit. It was kind of crazy.
poor Simo. She feels sorry for you, Simo.
Simo's not got a very high puke tolerance, has he?
No.
No, because I'm not. Well, like Alan, who just if you give Alan some dog shit and put a bit of like tomato ketchup, chili sauce, and mayonnaise in it, he'd probably fucking eat it. Like, it's not that bad. Fucking. Whereas anybody else likes, it's all right. I'm not worse.
Beer and get.
It's being truthful.
It's a game.
I think he's been smashed.
Oh.
So what does a 50-pound note look like? Here's what a $50 bill looks like.
It's
You'd
bigger
be
than
very
that.
hard pressed to get a £50
I'll show you a £50 note in about 6 months when I save up for one.
Well, how about this? What are you guys' driver's license? You can cover up the identifying information, but what does your driver's license look like? Here's what mine looks like.
Tiny little. It's a, yeah, it's like that.
Pretty much
It's all
the
that.
same.
Like, yeah,
Like
okay. The card then? Okay.
Yeah, it's like that.
I got
I've
that. And
never-
what other cards do I got? I got my. I just want to show you. There's my VA identification card. I go get medical care with.
No, we don't get that.
Well, that's if you're a vet. Not everybody's going to get that. And then we get. Here's my retired from the service card. And what else? I don't want to show you my credit card. Oh, here's my my jab record. Carry that with me just in case too.
The JD one. Yeah. Good, innit?
That's what £50 note looks like.
Is it plastic now? The 50.
I don't think so, but you'll be very hard pressed to get old one because I think that's
No
like the
one's spending
second
any
highest storage note in the UK.
I wouldn't accept them on the market because there's that many counterfeits about.
Yeah.
What it was.
You
Like
won't accept
five.
it. You won't
No.
have to change, will you?
Well,
Five
no. There's so many of them, those dodgy ones going about.
Well, so you guys are the same way as us. Then at the store, we got a lot of stores. They'll say they'll take nothing over a $20 bill because they don't want. Because there's like 150s get counterfeited so much they don't want to deal with it.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't seen a 50 for about 20 years, to be honest.
Okay, so at least the saying was they really get them. Nobody takes them. That makes sense.
And it's the same one you're looking at today, isn't it, JB?
Yeah.
It's been looking at the same one for 50 years.
Yeah. I haven't seen one for 50 years.
There's the most common note is the 20. We get these all. If you go to the ATM, you get these pretty much all the time. The $20 bill. That's a picture of the White House, and then the one is with George Washington on. This is obviously the most common bill. Now, if you see a D on the right here where it says F,
Yeah.
you see a D on that. The D is for Cleveland. That there's 13 Federal Reserve banks in the country, and the D one is Cleveland, and that's the city I live in. And I work I used to catch the bus when I come home. It goes right in front of there. All right, there's a 20.
Hey, Simo's got 20.
I like the holograms you guys got. You guys got cool holograms. We do.
Look, you can't.
Yeah, they did
Yeah, it's plastic.
It doesn't rip.
Plastic.
You can wash it. You can fucking.
Yeah.
That's the other side.
Now do you guys use debit cards a lot? Like I just pretty much use cards all the time. Like I rarely even use
We've
cash.
not used cash
Yeah,
for ages, have we? We ain't used cash really since
Use it all the time.
It's the same way they changed ours to where they put the things on the back now, but the regular stuff is right all in the front. You just tap it. It's not even a swiper. They still got the chip, but yeah, same thing.
Oh God!
Tesco
Oh,
Club card.
Tesco Club card. Gotta have that in you.
He's bought so much beer. He's got a card for it. I love with the cards. We got digital cards now, so they'll say type in your number. Like at Speedway gas station, we got that. You got to type in your loyalty number. So I always just make it my phone number. That way I memorize it because I can't carry on like 1,000 cards. My wallet's big and fucking enough. I mean, that's a pretty.
We're very big on the Queen.
No, above.
There's a 50p again with the Queen. We're very.
The Queen's on everything.
We're very good.
Dude, the Queen's on Canadian money. I see it because we'll get a lot of like Canadian pennies and shit. I'll see the Queen on our money or just random money because people take Canadian pennies and shit.
Come on.
JB's got his Queen now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the kid. Look at the kitty.
Look at the kitty.
Uh-oh.
Come on. Say hello.
What we have here is a particularly unique species
Nice.
of feathers cats. It's a mean kid.
She just
This
looks like
particular brand can go to be over 700 pounds. Look out! No!
Don't expect us to pick Zeus up and do that to the camera.
There's a reason Zeus doesn't go on camera much, and I've noticed that.
You can't pick him up anyway. It's 55 kilo.
Laddie get.
I've only ever had one £50 note in my entire life. It was my uncle who's minted, and he was like, "Keep hold of it." And then obviously, when you're 21, you go, "Yeah, all right."
Yeah,
What?
yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Pennies in Canada for 10 years.
It's about time we did away with pennies. They're a waste of time.
We've got 1p, 2p, 5
When did they
10p.
when did they do away with half p?
I was just going to
20p.
say we used to have half pence as well.
Yeah.
Half a pence.
That was in the 70s, wasn't it?
The only reason in the States, the only reason they keep the penny around is because we have a lot of like random sales tax percentages. Like in my county, it's like 6.75%, but then there's another like 7.75% sales tax. So they got to do it's 7.75% sales tax. So they got to get it down to the penny.
Aye, that's brilliant. That's a belt of that.
When I were a lad, they had half a p.
Yeah, eighties they called them.
Nice.
80s, yeah. We went metric in 73, didn't we? 74.
It was something like that, wasn't it? I'm sure it was in the 70s.
Yeah.
We were supposed to go metric in '83. We never did.
It's 100 degrees today. It's not really. It's like
For-
warm, maybe. Yeah.
For temperatures, I still like Fahrenheit. For distance, it just depends what you're talking about. Some because we use like 2 liter of pop is like real popular, so it depends on the like in a pint of liquor. So it just depends on.
The only people that use Fahrenheit for temperature now, like most known people use Celsius. Well, it's 100 degrees. It's like 30, mate. It's not 100. Like, you know.
100, I believe it's 37 degrees.
Stop exaggerating. It's only 30. It's not. Yeah. But.
Get beer.
Yeah, Matt Barker just hit it in the head right there. Something that annoys me is they can't add sales tax to the price. I would 100% agree with it. It's weird because like some things do add it to the price. Like gasoline, if you buy gas, petrol, it's all built into the price. Whatever you see on the thing is how much you're going to pay. But like if you just buy but if you bought some, and it varies different city to county and state. Like in some states, I can buy like a bunch of soft drinks and pop, and it wouldn't be taxed. In other states, they tax it, and it's a different rates, and it's all over the fucking place. It's ridiculous.
So you take it to the checkout, and they work it out, and then they tell you what you've got to pay plus the tax on top.
Yeah, it'll bring up every item has it's coded in there to either if it's tax or tax exempt, like food, and some sanitary like women's tampons. Like there's certain items that are tax free. But most things are taxable, but some things are taxed more than others. Like soft drinks is a little bit more taxed, so it's like everything that rings up has a tax on it, and it'll just all ring up at the register.
Wouldn't that just make more sense to just put the actual price on?
Yeah,
You would think, but
doesn't include the tax.
they're just doing the back end work they're doing the middle end work on the back end. It does fucking confuse people, but we're so used to it that it really doesn't even affect us anymore.
A couple of places like I know Macro do it, don't they? Macro you get to the till.
Yeah, your wholesalers.
Yeah.
Wholesalers, they do use that. But other than that,
Well,
like,
Brenda remembers halfpennies, frippencies, and tanners.
Halfpennies, frippencies. What's a
I remember
frippency?
shillings, that was just a funky
not
fight.
like JB. You were only that when they were you. JB were kicking around when they were knocking about.
Well, knocking them out, frippency.
Yeah.
I want a bog roll for 2.5 frippency.
Oh, so
What's the matter,
JB
man?
was around when they didn't use money; it was just barter. The barter.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
forgot my buddy gave me this Mexican note. It's a 100 peso note.
What's that worth in dollars then?
Oh man, I don't even know. Okay, Google. How much is 100 pesos in American dollars? Hey Google. How much is 100 pesos in American dollars?
You don't know.
There you go.
Pesos equals $5.03.
All right, so it's about $5 American, about 3 quid. 50.
So
If you go to Mexico, you feel rich.
it's one of them places, isn't it? When you get you exchange some money, you get about 1,000, and you think, oh, that's bloody.
Well, it's a 20 to 1 ratio. Dude, when we were in Honduras, man, there was 20. The exchange rate was 20 lempiras to $1. So like every 1 lempira was like a note. It wasn't a fucking coin. So like you're there for 2-3 days. You got a stack of fucking money like this just because that's all they give you. Oh man, you got nauseating. I just give it away to the people because it was only like $20. It was a stack of money like that thick. So what the hell am I gonna do with all this fucking shit?
I went to Prague.
So when you see the cartels carrying a suitcase full of money over and they're handing it over, it's really £2.50.
Right. The suitcase costs more than the money that they're carrying it in usually.
They use Czech crowns over there, so like I've got euros and like fuck the one with that. It's like, have you not got any Czech crowns? It's like No. Went to the Irish bar, looked at their exchange rate. I was like, do you know what? I was like, I'll fucking walk around and fucking find somewhere else. They obviously knew that people thought it was euros, so they did an exchange in the Irish bar. And they'd absolutely fucking screw you. But for like 50 quid, you get something like 2,000 Czech crowns. You're like, I'm fucking minted. Like, this is amazing. I've got all this money. What do I do with it? And then you get to the
Buy a
bar.
village with it.
Yeah. But then it's like, when you come to paying coins, it's like, oh shit, that's where you get stumped. Like, the note's not so bad, but coins, they've got like 6 coins. It's like, I don't fucking know. It's like, after a few days, you're like, coin, different looking coin. It all just looks the same when when you're like fucking 10 pints in. I've just got to look, just keep the game. It's like, it's fucking, at the end of the day, it's going to cost me like 2-3 quid. Just keep it. It's like, I'm not.
Matt makes a good point about tipping. In the States, it's totally different. The food is usually cheaper, but you have to pay. Basically, the way the States work is that the people who go to the restaurants have to pay the employees. So that's why it's built into the tip. Because like they might have changed it, but it used to be like the waiters would get or waitresses would be like $2.13 an hour, and they would get whatever tips they get. So whatever the bill of the food is, you just tip, and 20, 25, 30%. You got to tip a decent amount so they would eat. And it's based on how hard they work, they would get more tips. But it's annoying to people who don't know about it because you kind of have to tip. Even if the service is not good, you're expected to tip at least 15, 20%, because if not, that person's not going to get paid. Now, in Europe, what I noticed in Spain and a couple other places, like you go over there, and it's like it takes forever to find a waiter. Forever. Like we were at the Spanish bar, and we just got a little cup of coffee, we're waving, and sitting there, no, nothing. It's like 45 minutes later, finally, the guy comes around. He didn't give a fuck. You know what I mean? So it's I don't know. It's an exchange, I guess.
See you later, Char.
See you later, Char. Thank you.
See you, Char.
I always tip, especially like the hairdressers and places like that. I'll always round it up.
I never tip at the hairdressers. You see what they did to man?
Right? They fucked me all up. They owe me money.
Don't tip.
Man.
It's
I
not
do.
worth
I think
tipping.
that what they get paid is a pittance, but I'll only do it if it's going to the person who served me.
Well, that's one of the main reasons I carry cash is because if you tip them on a card, they're probably going to get that. But if you pull them aside, you're like, hey man, here you go, thanks, and you give them a 10 or 20, they're like, okay, that works. I usually do that a lot at the bars, at the pub, and stuff. Like if I get the bill and it comes back, because I don't drink beers, but I'll get the beer. The bill comes back, it'd be like $40 or $50. I'll just give them $20 on the side or something. Is a good thing.
Yeah, I don't mind giving them it to the person, but not
exactly
because they're getting just a percentage of it.
Yeah, this is it, isn't it? You don't know, you're tipping because of the person giving you that service, but
yeah,
because it will go, to somebody else.
Directly to them, I don't mind.
Yeah, maybe it's best to kind of like on the slide, just give them a bit of money, stick it in your back pocket, like you do.
Got an itch.
What's he up to?
Got an itch.
You got an itch.
So what time you got there now, Joey?
It's 4:25.
Ugh.
So I still got a whole day ahead of me. I'm probably not going to mow the lawn today again because it rained again. So I don't know. Probably just smoke some more weed and fuck around on YouTube for a while and see what happens.
Well, that's a good afternoon.
Keep emailing random people and see if they want to be on my show.
Tipping over here is optional, so usually only type pricks don't tip.
If you don't tip in the States, I mean, you're considered like a major level fucking 100 grade asshole. Like it's almost unheard of. You gotta tip. If you don't tip, you're just a fucking piece of shit. I'm sorry, because in the States you have. I mean, is it the best system? No, but I mean, it's the way the system is, and food prices are honestly really good at a lot of these places. So you really should tip 20, 25, 30%. I mean, in the States at least.
Yeah.
So, could you explain to me then what jaywalking's all about then? Because
it's weird. Jaywalking is selectively enforced, but like in Cleveland, we don't do it. But like say in Columbus, Ohio, which is a city south to the south, about 2 hours south of me, they enforce
Yeah.
it. So if you walk out of a street and cross the street, and it's not like a designated crosswalk or something, they give you a ticket for jaywalking. So it's usually like $150, $200 or something like that. It can be pricey in some of these places, but it's
unreal.
Yeah, it's selectively enforced because like not every city does it, and when they do it, they can target people. So it's not really a popular thing. More of the bigger cities do it. Cities with a lot more traffic do it, like New York and Chicago, and well, you guys don't know how London traffic is. Imagine that, over here. It's that those are the cities that would more than likely do it in.
I still can't get over that, to be honest. Jaywalking, it's not just walking out in front, you get fined. It's kind of like
So
even
what
though
is
there's
it?
no
Now,
car there.
Is it if you don't use a proper crossing,
Yeah, you
then
get
that's
fined.
jaywalking, you get fined.
Yeah, you can get
Yeah.
a ticket from a police officer. Yeah.
Jesus, I'm always doing that. The crossing here, when they're all standing there waiting, I'll just go, oh, I ain't waiting. Just go straight across because there's a gap. I'm going.
So,
That's why you just usually got to watch the city. Like certain cities will enforce it a lot more, and sometimes at work we'd be like, "Oh, they're giving jaywalking tickets out, so take the long way." Because we would do the same thing. We just walk right across the street. Fuck it, nobody's coming. Who cares?
So even if you walk across the street and there's nothing coming and the copper sees you, he can have you for it.
He can. Like Squirrel just said, right? It's not the commonest crime in the world. It was a lot more popular in the 80s and 90s and shit like that. But
Yeah.
the laws are still in the books. I mean, they can still enforce it for sure.
That's unreal. That's unreal. It's crazy.
Lee said,
that.
Lee, email me, buddy. We can hook that up. That'd be fucking sweet. I'll have you on. Hell yeah. You got to stay up. We could either do it. We'd have to do it to where we'd have to do a special because like most of the people in the UK are sleeping when my show comes on because it's not like 2:30 in the morning. Your guys' time. Even Mick, he usually can't stay up that late. That's pretty late. There's this dude in, you guys know where Cornwall is, right? Obviously. There's this guy, his name's Paul Brown, and he's a real big Browns fan, and he operates out of Cornwall. And he reports on the stuff, from over there back here and stuff. And I emailed him I messaged him on Twitter, and he said he's going to do the show, I think, too. So I'll have to see how I could swing that in terms of what I'm going to talk about. That'd be kind of cool, combining both my worlds of all the UK blokes and then the Brown stuff. Hell yeah! Because I got my passports ready. I got my passport pictures ready actually, but I don't have my passport. Here, I got to show you my passport picture. Here you go.
Fine.
Look at that. Okay, I'm ready to fucking either go on a travel or become the next Unabomber. America runs on the car. Yeah, if you're in America, pretty much you gotta have a car. Like, if you don't have a car, you gotta either live in a big city or your life is gonna be very limited because it's just the way it is, man. You really do have to have a car.
It's been a long day.
So what's the has the price of your gas, as you call it, now gone up, or because it used to be cheap?
It's quite a bit higher. I mean, it's not nearly as expensive. Your guys's are. It's we do it by per gallon, so it's like right now it's about $3 a gallon or so.
Blimey.
What's a gallon to a litre then?
I think it's like 3.8 gallons to a liter.
How much is it a gallon?
So trying to work.
Yeah.
He's just saying he's dropped. Well, he's on his way back now. My old man, he dropped him off. They're all set up and whatnot. My brothers.
£2.80 a gallon.
They tried out some people from his.
$1.39 a litre.
They stay in some shared accommodation, but they're taking him out on the piss tonight, so at least they'll have a good night.
Litres to gallons is 0.22.
JB, you got that?
1 litre's 0.22.
Oh, that's a beer
litres.
from them before.
5 times
Hoof, I
£1.39.
think it's called, like a stout. Yeah, it's
a
nice.
coffee stout, isn't it?
Yeah, I
Jesus.
picked that
There's a
up
bar
from.
in Preston that
I
just
picked it up
served,
at Barton Grange near you, I think.
I thought it was Lancaster way, weren't they?
Yeah,
Farm Yard.
I remember buying that with Crankshaft Brewery. Well,
Crankshaft, which is the guy there is a proper nice guy.
Squirrel did the configurations. He says it's about 79 cents a liter would be what the.
Jesus.
What's the
I didn't know it was that dear. Nearly £7 a gallon over here.
so
No, 79 cents a liter. So that would be a lot. I think you guys are like a little more than that.
We're at 130 a litre.
Oh, so yeah, we're about half as cheap as you guys are then.
plus
Bloody
the
hell.
exchange rate? Yeah.
And it's weird though, because like in California, like out in the West Coast, you get $5-6 a gallon. So it just depends where you're at in the States. Ohio is usually really cheap because we got a lot of refineries around this area.
Feel bad now, don't you? Being robbed.
But you guys do have the NHS, which we would kill to have the NHS. I mean, there's a lot more things you guys get. And obviously the NHS isn't perfect. We all immaturity, but I mean, compared to what we got for the average person, like the average person living in the States and the average person living in the UK, it's better to be living in the UK if you're just an average person. If you're rich and you got means, it's probably better to live in the States just because it's, you know, the way our tax code is built and stuff. It's just a different strokes for different folks kind of thing.
Yeah.
Well, that's all right. He's settled in. He's all set up. He's without that piss tonight, so he'll have a good night. Down in Bromley. He said he's quite nice by the accounts. I thought he was a bit of a shithole, but he said he's quite nice.
Has he stopped up on hot noodles?
No, they've just done 100 quid, so he's just put blah, 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 blah. He's been out with my old man, and my old man's got 150 quid in him on stuff just for stocked him up, fully stocked him up, you know, that and everything, sort of. Mainly stuff that doesn't go out of date, you know, a few bits of fresh food and that. So
Is he on his own in his own flat or sharing?
no, he's shared accommodation, but they're all obviously they're now. It's not like uni; they're all working professionals, aren't they? So it's.
Yeah.
He said there's a doctor, and nurse, there's an astrophysicist, there's a banker, and a few other. So there's a few of them there. So
Yeah. What do you do? I'm a doctor. I do astrophysics. What do you do? I play games.
I sit on YouTube and smoke weed all day. How about you?
Yep. If he does well, they'll end up making more than all them fuckers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of money.
The
Isn't it?
video game industry is just ridiculous.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, there's people out there who do get paid on YouTube enough to make a living, where they sit around and just do what we're doing and drinking and smoke weed all day. So that's what, you know, we need to aspire to be like that, for real. Imagine quitting your day job and just sit around just getting fucked up all day and just talking to people. How cool would that be? Shit. Shit. Bangity bang bang, let's go, baby. Also, higher ABV for alcohol is less taxed than here. Yeah, beer and alcohol is really cheap in the States. I will say that comparatively. I don't know the exact prices, but I've heard prices here or there that you guys quote and all that, and that's way cheaper here.
But you do it all in 6-packs, though, didn't you? Over there, you don't.
You can buy 6-packs, 12-packs, Ks. I mean, it just depends on what you're buying. The micro brews are usually just Heischen gets a 6-pack, maybe a 12, depending on it. But the macro brews like Busch, and you can get up to a 30-pack, I think.
We get full.
I've just seen it now, Alan.
And there's beers called the cheap ones are like Keystone Light and Natural Light, and there's some different, you know, the city beers like in Baltimore they got Natty Boh, and it's like $16 for a 30-pack, and you can get it for real cheap. You could drink for less than $1 a beer easily over here, easily. Even at the bar if you time it right. Like when I used to go to happy hour, and they still got it at the bar I go to right down the street here, the pub out right down the street. It's like $5-6 for a pitcher of Miller Lite, and you get like 4 or 5 pints out of that bad boy. So if you want to drink, you can do it cheap as shit over here, man. Hell yeah.
My cousin has moved. I'll say he's moved. He moved about 5 years ago. He met a fucking girl online, and he now lives in Salina, Texas. He's lived there for about 5 years now, sort of, you know, married, kid and whatnot. And he said it's great. He said it's amazing. He said he loves it. You know, I said, would you come back? He went, no chance. He said, unless I had have to, he said, I would never come back to the UK. He said, it's just, the standard of living is so much higher. He said, it's just better.
Where, in the UK? In the UK or here?
In Texas. He said, it's just way better. He said, he loves it. He said, he's besotted. He said, it's great. You know, he said, there's so much more going on. He said, and the weather's nice pretty much all the time in Texas. I think that helps when the weather's.
It gets pretty hot in Texas. I don't know. Texas is weird because like they gotta have Like a lot of random laws that make no sense. Like you guys would be flabbergasted at how easy it is to get a gun over here. Like everybody has a gun. Everybody has a gun. All you gotta do is go to the store, buy it, and give you money, and that's it. You walk out of the store with a fucking gun and ammo. It's ridiculous. But so like in Texas, you can walk around and you don't even have to register the guns now. Anybody could, because they say in the law to where you can have a gun just right in your waistband and walk around wherever, anywhere, all the time. And you could buy like exotic animals. Like if you wanted to buy a baby tiger, you could. Fucking elephant.
So it'd be like doing your weekly shopping. Then you can go and get an AK-47 and a bloody tiger cub.
It's a bit like
Stick it.
Magnum
Yeah.
357.
Stick it in your trolley, couldn't you?
They say there's more tigers in Texas than there is in the entire wild in Africa. I haven't looked that statistic up, but it's probably true because there's so many just weird, people like Joe Rogan and you'll go down there and buy 40 acres or a bunch of acres and shit and have a pet tiger because they whatever. And I don't know, man. Texas is a different area.
So,
It's like but when it comes to like weed and other laws, they're real restrictive. Like you don't want to get caught doing anything down in Texas because in Arizona and all them states because they'll put you in like these labor camps and it's like almost like prison or like just it is prison obviously, but like random just breaking fucking stones, just demeaning ass shit. I don't know, man. They lock people up for the stupidest shit in Texas. So it's a fucking balancing act. I would much prefer. Granted, I've never extended to live in the UK. It's a lot more expensive over there, but I would pick the UK over Texas. I think. And I don't know because you guys don't have weed either, so it's probably a draw actually.
Well, it's just north of Dallas. He said it's lovely. He liked it. I suppose it's.
Oh yeah, I got a buddy who lives in Dallas. I've spent much time down in Dallas, and then you go up to Oklahoma. They got a bunch of Indian casinos up there.
Oklahoma's pretty renowned for being.
I wonder how many people have actually gone round there and bought a gun, and then when they get to the checkout, they say that'll be $153. No, you give me your money.
Oh no! If you go into a gun shop, they have everybody working there is strapped with the they got a gun on this side and everything. They will blow you away in 2 seconds. They will not fuck around. You do not want to do that. You do not want to do that. The gunplay, like if you're in America and you go to the range or a gun store or a gun shop or something like that. You don't want to ever act like you're gonna shoot or something. They will fucking take you out in 2 seconds. They are trigger happy over here, man. They don't give a fuck.
So if I went into a gun shop, what is the most powerful weapon I could walk out with? What is could I get a rocket launcher?
You can't get a rocket launcher for something like that. You'd have to get an exemption from the state, that'd be ridiculously hard. You could probably. I mean, honestly, shotguns are probably the most powerful in terms of just things. You can get AR-15s and shit like that, but I mean, you can't get any automatic attachment, so it's not like people act like the AR-15s is an awesome weapon. I mean, we had them in the service, but they call them M16s and shit. But I mean, they're so even when you put them on burst, it just sprays. It's not really accurate stuff. The stuff like the guy in Vegas, the bump stock shooter did when he was up on the patio and just sprayed it on that concert and stuff. That stuff is you have to get modifications, and a lot of that's really illegal. But in terms of just most powerful, probably like a 50 cal, probably the most cool 50 cal handgun or some of the. I'm not the biggest gun nut. You can't show guns on YouTube anymore. I'd show you. There's a law against it, but I got it's called M&P 40 Smith & Wesson. It's about yay big. It does the job, man. It's pretty sweet. I mean, if push comes to shove, I'd probably sell it. I mean, I'm not really. I just have one. I had a lot of money at the time. I said, "Fucking, I want to get a gun." But at the end of the day, I mean, I don't really. Besides going to the range, I'm never going to use the fucking thing.
So do they not do any background checks or anything? Just you sign something and you've got it.
You sign something that says, "I do attest to this is true," whatever, like a document. I mean, there's an instant background check. Like if you have a felony or something egregious, they're not going to sell it to you. I mean, for most first-time people who have no criminal record, there's nothing. You can just buy right there for the same day.
P90, he's been playing Call of Duty, isn't he?
P90.
P90.
Pretty sure P90 is like military only, isn't it? I'm pretty sure that in general probably can't just pick up a P90.
The cool, I mean, honestly, in the service, I see most of the bigger guns. So it's like when I'm out here, it's like whatever. I didn't really. The M60 was cool. I think I shot that a couple times just on practice range. But
Give me your own cap.
I'll tell you what, though, if you ever are in the States, if you ever are in the States and you get to go to a range where they let you shoot an automatic gun, they have them out there. I would recommend it. It's really cool. It really is fun. Right before we went to Iraq, they're like, "All right, here's 120 bullets. You can shoot them off on full auto." So I was like, I was playing fucking Rambo and shit. It was kind of fun.
It's crazy. Absolutely.
Dave, Montreal, we got the 3 from Canada in.
Montreal.
Shut up, Simo, you tart.
Tart. Worst Scouse accent yet, you muppet.
So, Joey, do you
Yes, sir.
understand Simo easily, or do you have to think about it?
I've seen Simo enough to where I can understand him now. I mean, at first he was a little bit hard to understand, but I've watched the show so many times. After a while, you kind of pick it out. You know what he's talking about. So.
I fucking dying for that, man. And just
It's lovely in front of this band.
it's only cooking inside my own.
David, yes, I'm in Ohio. Oh, it's Cleveland, Ohio. Check out my channel too, David May, if you get a chance. It's an awesome channel. Way better than like some of those nursery rhyme channels and shit, like Coco Melon. I'm way better than Coco Melon. I'm not as good as Mr. Beast, but someday you never know.
It's just got fucking morning and set and sunny.
That's the link, David, if you want to check his channel out. It's just gone up in chat.
I actually love Mr. Beast, man. He's a really good dude. I watched an interview with him. He runs his show on such a low margin. Like the money he gets in from YouTube every month, like right away they're doing another video to get it out. And so he doesn't live like a real rich lifestyle. It's kind of cool actually the way he does it.
Who's that? LA Beast?
Yeah, Mr. Beast.
No, Mr. Beast.
Oh,
Mr. Beast.
I think he's got like the most subs on YouTube. He spends like $10 million per video. What's up, man? Hang on. What's up? Come here.
Okay, yeah, I've seen Tenacious Griffin many times before. This is with Keith and all that. So I know Rich Fury was born in Buffalo, Springfield, and Poco. He's from Ontario. Okay.
Well, do you fancy trying a?
Do I like hockey? I don't mind hockey. Cleveland doesn't have a hockey team, so I'm not the biggest hockey fan. But I'll sit there. Hockey is one of those sports. It's cooler to go to it than it is to watch it on TV. I mean, it just depends. If I get free tickets, I'll go. I'm not. I don't know.
She said she'd rather kill herself than eat herself.
No, I like hockey.
Hockey. I'll tell you what. Hockey. I can watch hockey more than I can watch your guys' football. That's for sure. That much I'll say. It's more entertaining than that because at least there's no 0-0 ties that will drive me up the wall a little bit. But I actually had a job once where I drove a. Do you know what the Zamboni is? When the ice resurfacer. I had to drive that. It was an ice skating rink, and I had that job for a month. But then they fired me because I didn't have glasses at the time. It was the last job I had before I didn't have glasses. And then I had to get glasses after that because I kept fucking with the ice pattern. I couldn't see half of it. So, but it was a good thing though because after that I went back to college and fucking I don't know what I'm doing now, but it's pretty fun. Have you seen much of Canada? Yes, David. I've seen. I've been to. I live in Cleveland, so I'm like right on the border of Ontario. Obviously, if you go across the lake that way north, it's Ontario. I've been to Windsor, Ontario before. Got lit in Windsor a couple times. And then Niagara Falls, I've been there probably half a dozen times, honestly. And then I went to New Brunswick for like 10 minutes when I was over up in New England. And back in 2008, I went to visited British Columbia, a place called Victoria. I went up there and saw all the crap up there.
I'd love to go to Niagara Falls.
Did you see the
one thing you wouldn't think of Niagara Falls is there's so many Asian people. Like it's mind-boggling how many Asian people are there. Like you'll drive through Pennsylvania and Buffalo, you won't see an Asian for fucking 2, 3, 4 hours. You go up there and it's like, man, and they're just taking pictures everywhere. It's just like a Family Guy episode when they're making fun of it. It's literally the same fucking thing. It's so funny.
Is it Niagara on the border as well between Canada?
Yeah, there's an American side and a Canadian side. Yeah.
Yeah. It's right on the border.
Oh, I need to do
And there's some fun. If you're twisted and you want to see crazy shit, type in go on YouTube and type in like Niagara Falls, Golden Falls in a barrel, that kind of thing. It has a crazy history of people what they've done and stuff, man. This one guy, his plan was he was going to take a jet ski over the falls and then pull a parachute the way down and just parachute to safety. But man, the parachute didn't function and he just went and died. Yeah, the Canadian side is way nicer than the American side for sure. And the Canadian side, it's weird though, because like the American side is a state park, like it's a state of New York park. But you go to the Canadian side and it's all like commercialized. They have a lot of Ripley's Believe It or Not.
Yeah, Viagra. Viagra Falls.
If it's Viagra, I can't even say it.
Viagra.
It ain't going to be falls, is it? Falling.
I might have said that. Yeah, Viagra. Cracking.
JB, where are Saints going to finish this season then, do you reckon?
Relegated.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you think they'll avoid a 9-0 this season?
No. There you go.
I think Saints are a decent side. They're just...
No. Vestergaard, he'll be off. Ings will be off. Ward-Prowse has been linked with Villa. So, we're knackered. There you go.
It's a shame because I feel like you've been around forever. It's sort of, Goldrake's back. All right, Drake.
All right, Drake, again.
See ya, Goldrake. Take it easy, brother.
What have you been up to, Goldrake? You're not whitey or something, are you?
What Matt says right up there is true about the Canadian side of it. Is just they ruined it with the tourist trap stuff. It's just like everywhere you go is. I get so much feedback when I talk, man. You guys get that too?
I'm not really getting much, to be honest with you. I was at one point, but not much.
Okay. Yeah, but the Canadian side, is it a Cuban cigar? No, that's actually marijuana cigars. If you just joined the show, the strain of the day is OG Deluxe from the House of Dank in Detroit, Michigan. They have 3 locations, one on 8 Mile, actually. And when I was Googling it, I was like, I'm not going to the one on 8 Mile because I seen that fucking movie, and I'm not getting shot going to 8 Mile. And I'll tell you about Detroit. Detroit's a fun town, but it is quite run down. And I can say that coming from Cleveland because Cleveland's not exactly the shining mecca of the North Coast. But my God, Detroit, there's some areas to this entire block, every house is just dilapidated and falling over. It's like, well, somebody come in and take care of this. Gary says he's getting a lot of echo from me too. Let me see if I can.
You know what? I'm struggling with this. It's only low alcohol. I'm struggling with it. It's not. It's 4.4, but it feels heavier. Does that make any sense at all? Like, it feels like it should be like maybe 5.5.
Yeah.
All right. I turned my mic down. Let me know if it's a little better now. Maybe that'll help. Because it was at 200%.
I'm not getting echo.
All right. Let me see.
So anyway.
I don't even know where we're at with the conversation now. I'm completely
I've lost and all.
lost. Yeah.
That stuff. Oxo.
Moldy cheese.
JB, what reviews have you got coming up?
I have got what have I got? I've got a few. I'm not storm chasing anymore, put it that way.
Storm
I'm not storm chasing.
So
No.
love JB going, look at that gun there. It's like driving me out of my player. That's a big bastard. Oh.
Yeah, I'm not storm chasing. I've got loads of real ale to do. So I can't think what they are, but there's tons of them.
Storm chaser. Yeah.
Yeah, they're storm chasing, yeah. That was freaky, that was freaky.
I think this beer was really wrong with this storm today.
Drake's
Yeah.
dehydrated. Get some water in
Gary,
there.
I've actually not the Lancasters and that, but Donington. I don't think they've got it now. They had a Vulcan bomber, and I went up in the cockpit in that. It was decommissioned, but they got it like in the part of the museum. you wouldn't believe how cramped it is sitting in one of them things. And there were like 3 or 4 of them in it. There's more room in the Mondeo than there is in the cockpit on a Vulcan.
Oh, that's result though, Drake. I'm glad that you're back.
Yeah, Drake.
You're sorted out, mate.
David May, there's a Tim Hortons up in Michigan. I get some Tim Hortons when I go up there. We don't have one in Cleveland, but there's one in Columbus. So we have them around, but they're not in every area. Mostly it's Dunkin' Donuts is a lot more popular, but we do have Tim's out here. It's not everywhere. Tim Hortons is a donut shop like Dunkin' Donuts, or I don't know if you guys got Dunkin' Donuts. Just typical donut shop. It's a chain mainly in Canada. We got them in some places here in the States.
Well, 34 likes. Come on, you guys can get up to 40. I'm telling you now.
Yeah, go on, bang them. Bang them thumbs
There's
up.
31 watching and 34
Well, you know what? I
likes.
don't think I like the show. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, damn it. Oh, I gotta like it here. Hold on. I'll be 35. There we go.
People are Googling them like, just it helps to spread the word. Spread the word around like things.
Well, you can't have that. It covers everybody's
Subscribe, motherfucker.
Fuck it all. You're big enough here.
Yeah, so what I do, guys, for those of you in the UK not familiar with how we do it in the States, we take these cigarillos. They usually come 2 for $1. Some states they're more expensive. But you split them open, boom, 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 and you just dump the tobacco out, and then you dump the weed in there, and then you just roll it up, and then you just smoke that. So you can get special cones and do it like that too. Some people do it out of a bowl or like a tobacco pipe. Just depends how you want to inhale it.
Focus, really.
IPA.
Yeah,
It's
farmyard.
5.8, but
Where's that from?
Farmyard Ales.
Farmyard Ales. They're up in Lancaster, so they're not very far from me. Proper northern. They're
Must be what
they
he
do some
has.
good beers. There's a place in Preston,
Oh, yeah.
and they actually do. It's like burgers, but all the beers they do are all Farmyard beers, which is pretty cool. They've got like a massive selection, and it's cool. Just it's a little bit different because it's.
I have never been in a fight in my life. Interesting fact. But if I was to say what would I do if I was giving a fight, I'd probably say boxing. I've had a couple boxers on the show actually. I had Hurricane Peter McNeely was on the show, and I had Kelly Pavlik. He was Kelly the Ghost Pavlik. He was on last year. So boxing's kind of cool.
Look at that!
So what that?
It looks a bit like.
That's a big ass
It
cup.
looks a little bit lighter to me, but it's a very strange colour.
That looks like a Budweiser almost. It's a Budweiser-ish color.
But yeah, the bar in Preston, it's like you walk in and just says, "No, we do not serve Carling or Stella." But it's just tickets.
Ooh.
This logo changed. Hello, David.
Hi, David.
Hello,
Welcome.
David.
Right, David.
How you doing?
Welcome
All right,
to the
Dave.
party, pal. David Jones, welcome.
Gold Drake, the first time I tried it, I just whited everywhere. I was proper unwell. It just didn't do.
Need to make a drink.
We do like MMA, David May. There's a guy, if you ever heard of Stipe Miocic, he's from Cleveland, where I'm from, and he's like right there. And if you ever heard of, there's two, I know you heard of them, but Logan and Jake Paul, they're from Westlake, Westlake, which is like their parents' house is like 10 minutes from my house. So they grew up right down the road.
I'm not a massive, I'm not a hardcore fan, but I watch it sort of.
Yeah, I watch it. If there's somebody.
I don't even watch the big fights all the time. Sometimes, sort of like a lot of my mates are into it and stuff, and they'll sort of, I'll get a message or whatever, and sort of we'll either go around theirs or vice versa. And
Oh, I did
Too
see
much.
it on YouTube. Who's Jimmy Bob? Big Mouth. Do his ankle. That looked really nasty, didn't it?
McGregor, yeah.
Yeah, McGregor.
It's
Just collapsed under him, didn't it?
He's not just broke his ankle, he snapped his leg, so he's going to be out for at least. He's probably out for the rest of the year, I bet.
I would imagine so.
That's him. I think his career's done. I think he's definitely on the way. He's called it a fucking day now. He needs to learn to shut his mouth and just call it a day. It's just.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. I get sick of the fact with boxing and MMA is that they only push the guys who talk like idiots and are, oh, fuck you. I get that's so fucking corny to me. Just get over it. I want good fighters to go in the ring and beat the shit out of each other. Not the guy who's best on the microphone who's going to say fuck most times. I mean,
Yeah,
so
it's
it's
all
hard to.
about the pantomime.
It's hard to get into boxing when it's run by such corrupt fucking morons. So I don't know, but I really do miss the glory days of boxing, and to a lesser extent the glory days of MMA back when it was Chuck Liddell and Rampage Jackson going after each other. Those were the good old days. But now
Chuck Liddell wants to
still,
fight Logan Paul, apparently.
Logan Paul's going to fight Rampage Jackson.
No, Chuck Liddell apparently said I think it was like MMA Times something. We're talking to him. He's like, "Yeah, man, I'll fuck with Jake Paul." I was like, "He'll kill him." Like,
The thing is, he's doing like exhibitions. If he ever does it seriously, someone will just spark him.
Oh, they're just gonna lay him out, dude. I mean, well, the Mayweather thing was. If I watched that Mayweather fight, worst money I ever spent, and it was a legit joke. I mean, it was only 8 rounds, and Mayweather barely even hit the guy. I mean, he hit him, hit him there, here and there, but he didn't go in for the kill. You could tell he wasn't.
You know what? That's proper different. It's quite piney and resinous, but it's nice. It's refreshing. For 5.8%, it's decent.
Decent.
I don't know how to describe it. It's
Wow,
very
this is like a
piney,
gay
it's
folks
quite
convention.
resinous, but also sort of quite. Yeah, Gary Alan thing's not got out this week, I think.
You what?
Scouts, not Scouts. Gary was saying if you
No,
know
I didn't get anything through yet.
You said if you nothing, no 5 shots.
4 million Scoville thing. I'm not having that.
Do you get what?
The crime is pretty bad, Dave, in Detroit. I mean, you just stay out of the obvious areas. Basically, if you drive around and you see a house is boarded up, just avoid that area. I mean, the downtown is quite nice. I mean, if you go to like a ball game or visit a casino or something, it's a really good time. You just got common sense. I mean, America is that once you learn one city, you kind of learn them all. I mean, it's pretty obvious where the shit areas are. You just avoid those areas and just kind of stay within your, don't give money to homeless people and just roll from that. I mean, it's a shitty thing to say, but man, I've been burned so many times with, oh yeah, I'll help you out here. Nobody ever fucking pays you back. Nobody, they don't care. They're just there for the money to get it for drugs or whatever. So, I mean, it's after you've been burned so many times, you just you have to have a cold heart, or else if there's sometimes if I would have stopped in Cleveland and give somebody $1, there'd be 10 other people come out. Oh yeah, I made $1 too. Bye, buddy. I'm not trying to do all this bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. David, I went for a bike ride this morning. I haven't been for a couple of weeks though. I was being lazy, but thoroughly enjoyed it. Hence the bright red face.
Keep your eyes peeled, mods. There's a couple of knobheads kicking around, it seems.
Oh, cracking. Bring them on.
Yeah.
It's
The beer channels have been out and had the beer.
But you're going for Gold Drake. I'll tell you what, Alan, them potatoes look nice that you did the other night. I thought,
Oh,
they were
banging.
banging.
They were.
Banging tatties.
We had them twice. Was it 2 nights on the trot or 2 in 3 nights?
Yeah, 2 and 3 nights.
Yeah. Really nice.
Trolls. What did the trolls say? I didn't even see what the trolls said.
There was one
There was
troll
only one
popped up before, but he was gone before he got a chance to.
Is it the Stooges ain't together again in an hotel room sucking up to each other, are they?
Not that I've seen.
No.
I must admit, that's
Oh, he's having an Indian.
Yes.
I've never met a troll who ever comes over to the house. I get my address posted on the show page. Nobody ever comes over and fucks with me. So.
I can't
See you,
imagine that. Joey's going, if you want the troll, come on over, bro. Fucking knock on the door.
I will straight smoke. Yeah, if you're out there, just go to my page, the page on Facebook. The show address is right there. I'll come smoke you out, bro. Don't worry. If you want to come over, you can troll me all day right here.
Smoke him out.
And by the time I smoke you out, you'll forget what a troll even means. You guys will be surprised, man. You know what the thing about weed that gets people the most and surprises people the most is how much you just come together on shit. Like you guys have all these little soccer fights and shit, football fights. If once weed is legal over there in the UK and Italy, you guys are never gonna fight again. You guys are like, hey, what's up, mate? Let's go watch the match. We're having a good time. You'll sit there and smoke, pass it back and forth. It'll be just chill. You guys will be really chill.
I think some of them could do it.
I don't think that'll ever happen. I don't see that happening.
Can you imagine the same thing, trolls? Come on, then you come meet me here. So come on round.
See you, David May. Take it easy, buddy. Nice talking with you, bud.
What is your eye?
Gary Fee getting back in the saddle and I'm getting back on the
Okay, David.
couch.
I'm an Indian. Gold Drake. You can have a spice and easy rather than having a takeaway Indian.
Yeah, cook it. Cook your own. So much better.
I must
Yeah,
admit,
We'll have a
we've never
window.
had a takeout Indian since buying spice and easy. Which pains me to say because I hate to fucking blow Al's trumpet. And I hate to make his ego any bigger than it
I don't want
already
you
is.
blowing my trumpet.
I hate to make Al's ego any bigger than it already is because he's got a fucking ego the size of Mars, but you know, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's,
TJ made a good point right there. Buttheads don't beat their wives usually near as much either. I would say that the amount of times I beat my wife has went down quite significantly since I smoked marijuana. I mean, granted, like a 0% of zero is zero.
Oh, Dino. Hi,
Much
Dean.
more.
Welcome.
Oh, Dean.
you know,
I gotta go get some more water, guys. Give me about 2 minutes.
no worries, dude.
I don't know what you mean, Dean. You've always been all right on our channel. As far as I know, anyway.
So,
Dean.
maybe it just means he gets like a bit of life gets in the way of something. I don't know. It's hard to interpret text, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it, Drake. But some people don't get it. We know what it is. I ain't going into it because I ain't getting on the time of day. But grow up.
Grow up. Grow a pair of balls.
Right, yeah.
Oh, I'll tell you what.
Western Gold. Yeah, it's the future.
Oh dear. What we
Oh,
all
there you
drinking
go.
and everybody in chat? There's plenty of you. There's only a handful of you talking. Come on. There's 27 of you watching. There's only about 10 of you.
Yeah, come on. If you're in the background, say hello.
Don't be shy.
Say hello.
You won't buy it
Talk.
unless I'll drink. If you want
Even
to
if
buy
you don't think we want you here, say hello. You'll be
Talk.
surprised.
say hello with Western Gold. Yeah.
Grow a pair, they buy the balls from Sports Direct.
I'll
Now,
tell you what.
I could say a lot on it, but I don't want to. I'm
Do you know
not
what,
getting
right?
the honour and-
I nearly fainted the other day. I had a look
Fainted?
at Sports Direct for
Yeah.
the price of a replica home shirt. It's about fucking 65 quid.
Yeah,
I'm like, fucking hell. I was like, I need to lie down, man. I'm not buying that.
Jake Fee doesn't
It's
buy
just
Alan
insane.
Knight.
What's up, Dean? Go away, fly. Dino, you don't need to alert, mate. Just
Dean, you're always welcome here, honey.
chat away.
Chat away.
But yeah,
Did you
but
buy it
yeah,
or not?
Just
a
the
big fibre and some Western Gold cigar.
replica home
Cigar.
shirt.
We know what you mean, David.
I mean, that's just ridiculous. Who can afford to drop 65 quid on a football shirt? It's a lot of pole isn't it? For a replica, not even a proper one, like a.
Rip
I mean,
off.
It used to be one season to do a new home kit, the next
Yeah,
season
the
they
new
did an away kit, and the next home.
Used to be
Arsenal
every
did a
2
new one last
seasons.
season. They got a new
Well, now
one.
you've got new home kit, new away kit, new goalkeepers kit, new training kit. You know, it's a.
Who buys a
What's
goalkeeping
next?
kit?
I'll tell you what, ours looks pretty nice, you know.
I did. I bought
What's
David Seaman's Graham Black one, the one that's on.
Yeah.
What's the film Matrix? There's somebody wearing it in one of the bars he goes, and it's like a Graham Black thing. I
Matthew,
bought that
they
one.
charge you about 10 quid per letter and all that bucket shirt. So if you've got somebody like, you imagine being a Yarmolenko fan, get that printed out bucket shirt, you can just go fortune on it. Yeah.
Hey, if you want a good
The first three
website
levels,
for jerseys,
you know.
if you want a good website for jerseys, go to dhgate.com. You can get, I don't know, I think they ship to they're from China. I mean, it's like a jersey over here in the States would cost $200. They get them for like $10, $20. I mean, it's ridiculously cheap. And they got all the soccer players. In it. You know, I'll link it to you. I'll link it to you in the private chat. Hold on.
I'm not digging on new home kit. We're supposed to be playing sky blue and it's dark, which is a bit weird. But look at this, 70 quid on JD. for the home kit, and it's a V-neck shirt, which is a bit weird as well. I just don't dig it. It doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah,
Like,
you're searching now, aren't you?
like, I mean, look at the state of this, right? Shirt. Look at the state of this. 70 quid. And it's dark. It's a V-neck. It's got some weird ass pattern on it. Obviously, it's got 93.20 in the back of it, but 70 quid, man, for a football shirt. That is just
Shocking.
That's ridiculous. Yeah.
It says how much do I
Ridiculous.
smoke in a day? I would say probably it depends on the day. It's a kind of average of a quarter ounce a day. I'd say I go through about a quarter. A day.
So how much is the shorts and the socks then?
Yeah, I bet they cost just as much. It's just insane.
JB,
And then
who
I
wants
think
the
it's like,
socks?
Huh?
yeah, JB.
Who wants the socks?
Who knows?
Yeah, well, you get these
Those
people who
shoes
turn
as
up.
well.
Yeah,
do your
you get
thing,
these
don't they?
people who actually buy the whole kit and wear it, and they look like
No
a bunch
way.
of prats. Yeah, you do.
Yeah, but charge like another 120 quid for shoes.
They
fee.
do. They turn
they're
up
like
at a game in their
What's that?
socks up to their knees with the shorts and everything, and these are
Yeah, grown ass men.
No way.
And then there's like an official
yeah, they do.
like shoe sponsor. That's something like 100 quid. It's just insane. And then they say for every letter on the back, it's like a $5 or something.
Can't then put
For
the
each
cost.
Yeah.
letter you want printed on the back. So,
So
it's just-
when you have, the firm turns up in their, kind of like Lyle and Scott and all that malarkey, and you get the
So-
others who turn up in the full kit.
yeah. I don't think you've ever turned up in a full kit, but not full kit wanky. You look like a bellend, don't you?
Yeah, full kit wanker. That's a
Full kit
Facebook page, I think. Full kit wanker. Yeah, it is.
Wrong one.
It's got middle-aged men in full kits.
Full kit wanky.
Stick it in. Full kit wanker.
Full kit wankers. I love it. I
Full
love it.
kit wanky, yeah. It's that
Got it
guy
up.
that turns up, yeah, he's got literally everything. Shoes,
Got
socks,
everything. Yeah,
shorts,
the lot.
shirt,
Yeah, the
And
lot.
then he's got the training jackets and stuff.
Yeah,
People
Going in McDonald's with studs
the
on.
bubble hat,
Yeah.
Hey, Paul.
welcome, Paul.
Oh, yeah.
There's people in the States, they do that for the wrestling matches. They'll dress up like the wrestlers, they'll head to toe, and they'll come in with the belt. Like, I got a championship belt, a replica belt, but I'm not gonna haul that fucker around to a wrestling event. I mean, it's kind of silly.
It's like I'm watching.
Hi, Tommy.
What did it end up to? Oh,
Hi,
Tommy?
Tommy.
I think it was the Euros.
I was going to watch it, but I couldn't be bothered.
And there was
I wasn't paying, so
There's a guy on one of them, and he's got a UFC belt. You know, the big oversized ones, like a replica, and a WWE one. You look at the price on them, man. It's like nearly fucking 500 quid for like one of these pretend belts. It's like,
Why would you want one?
yeah.
Well, you're gonna wear it round your jeans and walk down the road.
Look at me.
Well,
I'm a fucking champion.
if you had the socks, you'd have to wear them over your jeans so people would see what socks you got on.
Hey, Alex.
That's not bad, Scouts. Some shirt in the box.
It's not bad.
Shirt in the box. Oh, look at that.
You know, box.
Leah, I love a full kit, but on football, it's not just some random bloke wearing one.
So Leah wants herself an American guy in a full kit.
Yeah, can't you tell that Neil's out for the day?
So, yeah, I was in bed, yeah. Neil's been out there and now wants an American guy in a full football kit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shin pads too.
Footy boots.
Yeah,
Oh, please, no, Gals.
yeah.
Just take some to the pub. In full
The
kit.
old Liverpool '81 Itachi shirt, full kit.
To be honest, all our kits, since Puma took it, or Puma, whatever they're called, they've all been a bit crap. I quite like last season's away kit. That was quite tasty, but
I've
this
no
season-
idea, Tank, but it won't be Derby.
I don't like this season's away kit. It's
He's a
weird.
Derby man, isn't he, Tank?
Now, is the Premier League the league where if you don't do good, they demote you to a different league?
Yeah. All the leagues are.
How many teams is in the Premier League? Is that just England, or is that like the Real
There's
Madrid
no
and all
English
that?
clubs in the Premier League.
It's just England. There's 19 teams in the Premier.
And they all play each other twice, home and away.
All right, so like Real Madrid and all those guys, what league is that?
Real Madrid in La Liga, PSG are in League, whatever it's called, or something like that.
League One.
League One, yeah. There's and then you've got
Oh,
all
yeah.
types of Italian. What's the Italian one called? Is it like
Serie A.
Great. Glad you're sorting it all out.
mods? Beyond
Anytime.
the Italian league is called
Serie A, is it? Serie A?
Serie A. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, Bertie.
Hi, Bertie.
There's
So is Barcelona? Is that the same one? And what's like the best soccer or best football league then?
I'd say the Premier League, just because of the fact that you've got it's so competitive. Like you could be rock bottom, right? You could be having the shittest season ever, and then you could go and play the top team and you could smash them. And that's the great thing, like, is that sort of you can never take any game for granted in the Premier League. There's no such thing. I think it's like football. There's no such thing as an easy game.
What do you like?
Every single game.
Well done, everyone. Cheers for the 40.
It's tough and a challenge because they're all fighting to survive, especially the lowly. In fact, the ones that are lower down are probably harder to beat than the top ones because they've got no. Alan,
if you said mods for Bertie, he's not a troll. Bertie, he's been in before.
I got something in my fucking eye.
Not for a while though, Bertie. Where you been?
I saw that Preston North End of all things have got Man United and then Man City the next week. It's like fucking I'm gonna get demolished. But then apparently today they beat Celtic, so who knows? But it's not exactly the team.
So what do you guys think? The World Cup actually is next year, still in Qatar. I don't really like the location of Qatar, man. It's I've been to Qatar because we got a base. There's an air base there, LUD air base, and we like when you go before you go to Iraq, you land in there and get all your shit, and then you go to the desert. But like, man, it's so fucking
Dude,
it is. I've been to the south coast of Spain. I've been to Honduras, Korea, some of the hottest places on earth, dude. Qatar is easily the hottest place I've been by 5. It's so fucking miserable. I don't know how they're gonna do it, man.
They reckon the Championship's one of the toughest leagues to get out of, don't they?
Qatar, you can't drink, can you? Or is that
No.
You can drink. We were able to have 3 beer. I don't know how they do it in just the regular public, but when we were over there, we were allowed to have 3 drinks a day. We had a little card, and they would stamp it. It was a scannable card, actually. They'd scan your ID, and you could get 3 beers in a 24-hour window. And that's how you would do it.
Private, you can drink, can't you? But just not in public.
But one of my pop out of my mouth. That's the weed tincture. I was explaining that earlier. But you might have just joined the show. It's pure marijuana. It looks like just baby medicine. But the thing about Qatar that was weird to me is that, like, you guys have like Pizza Hut, or I don't know if you guys have pizza, but like pizza joints and stuff. Like when you went there and tried, you couldn't get bacon and stuff like that. Like it was beef bacon and whatnot. So they had like I don't know exactly what the word is, the halal meats. You couldn't eat, regular meat. So I don't know if it's gonna be like that at the concession stands and whatnot. It'll definitely be an experience. But Qatar itself is pretty built up. It's actually kind of like I don't know what the word is. If you ever heard of like Abu Dhabi and stuff like that, it's like that. It's very, ritzy and shit like that, like Macau and fucking Hong Kong and North and all kinds of shit to do. But it's like a boring thing to do. You know, you ever go to a place, but it's really fun, but it's like boring at the end of the day. You know what I mean? That's how the Qatar feels.
I think the World Cup next year is going to be an absolute shit show, isn't it?
It does, yeah. How can you stop the Premier halfway through?
Well, it's not just Premier League, it's every other league. It's league.
Yeah, I'm bothered about the other leagues.
Syria, well, it's every league, it's just...
To be honest, I think the South American countries are going to do well.
I can see Brazil, Argentina.
At least it means Arsenal ain't going to lose the match for 4 weeks.
Because it's right up there. And at least you won't be like bottom of the league for Christmas.
Well, we might be. If we're bottom before. I have Tank. I did a review on it. I'm glad to see you watch the videos.
That's it, Tank. You've been exposed. Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah, it's going to be bad, the World Cup over there in December. It's not right stopping the season and switching into international mode, and then you've got to go back again. And
well,
I
they
wouldn't
couldn't have
expect-
had to. If they would have done it in June, people would have legit died.
I wouldn't expect anything from any European country out there, to be honest.
no,
Can't see it.
Yeah, pretty much what Dean said.
yeah.
Sorry, hold on.
Right, the ball might melt in midair when they're kicking it.
Thomas, you've been to Qatar, haven't you, Matt?
Yeah.
Oh, nice goal, Drake. 165 hertz. You probably better drop it down to 144 hertz to be honest with you, goal, Drake. You probably find that stuff runs a little bit smoother. 165 is a bit of a strange refresh rate, like 144 sort of average. But 1 millisecond's nice. G-Sync's nice. If you're having any like screen tear, put G-Sync on, you'll be cushioning.
I'm about to check the odds to win the World Cup. Let's see.
Well, I've just seen one about Argentina. I'm glad Argentina actually won for Messi because it's nice that for a player of his caliber, he's actually won.
What pains me was right is that it was a fuck up from Edison. That's how they won. Is that he comes charging out of football, but he's young. He's like 22 or something, maybe not a bit older than that. Like he's only like mid-20s, and he come running out for the ball, and Di Maria's like right over his fucking head.
Now, out of the odds for the World Cup winners, there's only 2 non-European countries in the top 10. Brazil is 11-2; they're the second highest, and Argentina at 4. Then it's France is the highest at 5-1, then Brazil 11-2. England's third at 13-2. Then Argentina, Germany, Italy, Spain, Belgium, Portugal, Netherlands. So it looks like besides Brazil and Argentina, the majority of the teams that are going to be good are going to be obviously the European teams. We'll see. And the USA comes in at 66-1, which is horrible odds. So I guess I'll be rooting for England again.
How can I rank England like that?
Oh man. But yeah, that time too. That time difference kills because those games are gonna be on at like 8 in the morning over here. Because Qatar's like I think +8 from us, so it's gonna be really ridiculous.
I don't know what they are for us. I know the Qatar Grand Prix is like it's dark there when the show's over here, and I think it's about tea time. So I think they'll be all over the place, the matches.
Brazil definitely going to win. Tom, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. Window Beer Review Thomas, a great follow on YouTube, by the way, just predicted that Brazil is going to win the whole fucking thing. So take all your money and bet it on the Brazilians.
Look at that. Would have chopped his head off.
Zeus is not begging for anything. He's just absolutely flat out on the tiles. Just at it.
That'll do.
So in Qatar at the minute, it's now 3 a.m.
Okay, so they're plus fucking 10 of us then. So if they had a game at like 4 p.m., it would be a fucking 6 in the morning.
Oh, Gold Drake, BN,
Five in front.
Jaffa Cakes a rank.
So if they have a midday kickoff, then it's going to be 7 in the morning here.
The rank when they're all melted, Gold Drake.
Jaffa, you love Jaffa Cakes, don't you?
I just gave the rest of that box to my daughter. She loves fucking Jaffa Cakes. I've done Mick has sent me some. I've done. It's actually been the 3rd time now because the first ones I bought on Amazon, and they were okay. And then Mick, he sent ones from where you guys are at, the UK. And those were real good. And then these ones I got at the store by me. I didn't know they had them until I just Googled it. And found them, so
Yes, Paul, we blew our best chance.
Yeah, totally.
hold that up again, Seymour. Hold that up again.
Oh, you got Jacobs, okay.
What is that the same brand? What's your brand as?
Mitch is ours.
I know.
Jacobs, they do crack it.
I didn't. I do like Lidl's Jaffa Cakes, their own version. They're well nice.
They're smaller though, aren't they?
Yeah, but they're all orangey.
Oh,
you know,
right.
on a normal Jaffa cake, you get that bit around the outside that's just
Yeah.
chocolate. Boring.
Aye.
Yeah, they're smaller, but it's all
I'll check them
Me and
out.
Alan actually did a Jaffa Cake showdown about 6 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she didn't like my winner, which was the blackcurrant ones, weren't it?
Oh, disgusting.
I saw that now. What's the name? They're doing pineapple Jaffa cakes.
Yeah, we did a review on them, didn't we?
I think we did.
Yeah, we did ages ago. Well over a year ago.
What did we have? Cherry, normal, passion fruit. And you had blackcurrant ones, didn't you?
Oh yeah, blackcurrant weren't my winner. Passion fruit was my winner. I love the passion fruit Jaffa cakes.
I'm telling you.
Have we tried the
We don't
donut?
watch Portuguese Gold Drink.
No, I was going to get them, but they were like
Yeah.
50p dearer.
But
And I
it's
thought, "I'm
also
wasting that in a
Brazilian
sandwich."
Ronaldo Gold Drink.
Ronaldo's retired now, ain't he? I don't really follow these guys.
Yeah,
So.
but it was an old school Ronaldo, wasn't it? Like the original Ronaldo.
Try fresh oranges. Oh. Yes, I might have to give that one a
That's
go.
worth a try.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds great. That
What they call Cointreau.
Cointreau.
Drink, that's grim.
Orange flavoured triple sec liqueur.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're not the
Cointreau.
best gas. We couldn't taste any pineapple.
Aperitif or digestive. Good in cocktails.
What's Dean on about the penalties?
Yeah,
There
they
is,
shouldn't
yeah.
put Saka in. He's 19.
Yeah.
Goes back. They've been going for years. That has.
Yeah,
Cointreau.
Cointreau.
Yeah.
I know
Going for
Bailey's in
years.
Cointreau is really nice.
Yeah, I've heard that as well. Yeah, yeah. I've heard it's supposed to be a decent drink, like.
Well, I saw that, was it Grealish come out afterwards saying, I wanted to take a penalty. I thought, well, why didn't you take one then? I said, oh, to take one. Well, you obviously didn't. Otherwise, you'd have took one, wouldn't you? I was surprised when Maguire stepped up and went, oh my God, what is he doing? But he took a pretty good pen. And then the young lads, Rashford's not kicked a ball all tournament, but we'll let him take a penalty. But as soon as he took that stupid little fucking run up,
It was the dance. He's taking a penalty.
I knew he was going to miss it.
Strictly come down.
These stupid runs, let me fuck it up. Just keep it simple. Run up and eat the balls as hard as you can, either in the corner or straight down the middle.
Pick a spot and stick to it. If the keeper
Yeah.
takes it, unlucky.
Yeah, you know the ginormity of the situation. You would have thought you just run up and just belt it.
It's like, what's his name? Bloody Pogba. He's another one that takes these stupid fucking dances. And
Yeah, what is all that
anything
about?
to say, right? Look at Fernandez, right? Penandez, should we call him? He just runs up and boots it as hard as he can.
Yeah,
And 9 out of 10 times he scores it. It's the best way. Just hit it as hard as you can, either in corner or right down middle, because 9 out of 10 times the keeper's going to jump to the side for it.
The thing
exactly.
is, as well, he couldn't get those subs on because he cocked up, and then they basically went on the pitch and they had to do straight to penalties. How much
Yeah.
pressure is that when you walk up thinking, I've only been put on the pitch to score this penalty?
Exactly.
And you've got
But
Saka, who's
you-
19, he's going to handle all that.
Nah, I think that the senior players should have stepped up and said, "Look, we take charge of it. We're taking
Yeah.
it." You know.
Like you say, Pezzi, though, if Grealish wanted to take one, why did he not take it? I'd have picked people that have played and have game time over these young lads who've not kicked a ball all tournament, because
Yeah.
you're going to be rusty, aren't you? If you've not kicked a ball for 4 weeks, you're going to be rusty. Oh, Gold Drake.
You'll be all right. If you study real hard by smoking a lot of weed, you'll pass that motherfucker. Hell yeah. I've never. You know the funny thing is, I've taken so many drug tests in my life. I've never failed a drug test because, well, I never really smoked weed when I wasn't supposed to. But now I'm taking advantage because I'm allowed.
I don't know how much Saka's getting paid. Let's have a look. Saka. Wait.
Oh, this whole thing's gone, man. I drank this whole thing in 3 days. Jesus, I'm a fucking pie.
Saka,
Yeah, they were paying Ozil 350 grand a month for sitting at home playing on his Xbox.
Saka takes home a salary of 520 grand. It's not bad, is it?
It's not bad.
He's on. He's taking home 520 grand. It's not bad, like it's. And he got a 2.8 million signing on bonus when he signed Arsenal. It's not not a bad do, is it?
That's not
Oh,
bad.
21, isn't it?
You know, the funny thing about random drug tests is,
Nice.
you know, I've had random drug, like when I was in the service once, I was really hungover, right? And we had to drive these forklifts. You guys, I don't know if you guys call them forklifts, things you, but the time you pick them up. Well, so I was pulling into the dock, and what we had to do was we pull up and get the pallet with the parachute on it and everything that was going to go on the airplane, and then they practice load it and they push it off the airplane, and the parachute pops open, the load comes around, we pick up the load, bring it back. Well, my job was to take the forklift and get the pallet from the dock and put it on the loader so they could put that on the plane. Well, I was coming in and the corner of my boot hit the accelerator and the gas at the same time, and I went right into the building. Like it took a giant chunk out of the building. Boom! You can still see it to this day if you go down there. And they were talking about, oh, we might drug test you, but they didn't end up drug testing me. But like, they didn't alcohol test me at all, and I probably even smelled like beer at that point. So it's like, why would they not even do that? So it's weird the way they do that. And they don't even think about alcohol.
It's a strange thing, but I mean, alcohol, I suppose, is legal.
No,
so
right.
I've never
True,
heard of
very true.
Kimmy Olsen.
it. I'll have to have a look. Kind of music.
Yeah, it's done and done, but yeah, you know, it's Saka reminds me of a bit like Sterling, but he can actually. Well, I don't know. There's no proof he can score, but he reminds me of like a young Sterling. He's very fast, and he can get into the positions that he needs to. But
520 grand. Window beer review, Thomas. If somebody came out to you and said, "Hey, man, I'm gonna buy out your channel for 520 euros," would you sell them?
520,000 euros. Fuck yeah, man. Let's
Oh,
go.
wait, here you go. How about this though? How about this? They said, "Okay, we were going to buy your channel for 520,000 euros, but you can never go on YouTube again by law, or you got to give all that money back. You can never come up again."
Like, so you can never have a channel on YouTube.
I'd go on Vimeo.
Like,
Go on Twitch or say, "Yeah, you can never cam up like we are right now on YouTube ever again. You can go in the comments, but you can never be a content producer again."
yeah, because I mean, you could just go to
Plastic
different sites
surgery.
and stream videos, like, fucking for that kind of money, you know, you wouldn't give a fuck, would you?
No.
So, it's more than you're going to earn on YouTube.
I would have to. I mean, at the end of the day, you think, okay, yeah, money, but it's like I'd have to really think hard about that. Really think hard. I'd really think hard about that one.
I'd just finish the channel with one quote. Patax ain't that bad, is it?
You're supposed to smoke it, not like, well, you got to lick it, but to stick it, you lick it.
Look at the stick.
Exactly, because you lick it, that makes it wet, and that makes it. Some people will sit there and take the lighter and make it whatever.
I've never seen it. He's like, you look intrigued.
What time are we going on till, chaps?
Well, every time you want to go on till.
I'm
Well,
good. So you guys go. I gotta go out really. I'm gonna go to the ball with my daughter here in a little bit, but other than that, I'm good.
What about
JB?
11?
Oh, I'll bail out now if you want. I'll let you lot get on with it.
Well, if you're not in a rush to get up, do you want to go till 11?
Yeah, let's keep it going until 11.
Yeah, let's go to 11.
Like half
Let's
hour,
go to
so we can
11
do that.
then. We can do it. We'll go to 11.
We can do it if we're being.
Cue it.
All you gotta do is
Definitely.
focus. If you focus, you can do it.
Focus.
Focus on the
Yeah.
game.
Focus.
So anyone fancy another one of the strange sandwiches?
Hi, guys.
It is a blunt I got going. Yes.
If somebody came up to me now and said you could have Mancini back over Pep, I'd be like, fuck yes, let's go.
Uh-oh, JB's hungry.
Yeah, I'll go for the bit of the curry.
I'm not eating the curry again. No way.
Jamie,
You're a
you
brave man.
Huh?
Oh, you dirty bastard. Oh.
What?
You could use one mouth.
So what?
Before I made the sandwich, I actually had a spoonful out the can.
Yeah.
Why? Why would you do that to yourself?
Because it was there.
TG.
That's it, TG. I'll see you in about half an hour then.
How do you guys
It's
get?
more like-
Well, look,
it's more like
Thomas
Irish
says
stew
that
for me.
No heat.
What are you on about,
To be
Joe?
fair, Matthew, JB
Well, it's
gets
not
up
much
like
meat.
2 a.m., so I'm not surprised.
There's not much meat in this. It's more potatoes and carrots and
Yeah.
shit like that.
You'd be all over it. Gary Pendergrass will be running out to pick all them up with a full potatoes.
I like
couldn't,
it.
Leah, no, I couldn't do it cold
Exactly,
out of the
Leah.
can.
Nope, not cold out of the can like that.
I mean, Matthew, all that Pep has achieved, but Mancini hasn't, is that he got us to the final. But I think given time, Mancini could have done that and probably won it. I mean, with Mancini, we battered United, didn't we? Was it like 6-1 or something? I can't remember now. I think it was like 6-1.
Busy Peter, hope to God there's Cyprus tatties in his curry.
Oh, yes.
And that's it. Like meat
Cyprus
tasting.
potatoes. Daz, the sandwich was
Don't tell Alan. Becky will
Cold
scroll
curry.
up the video and find out.
Jaffa cakes and mint sauce.
Not the
If you
best.
scroll back through the video, Daz, you can find out.
Cyprus.
It's really nice.
Potatoes.
Turnips,
You must be hungry.
potatoes, carrots.
Turnips, potatoes.
Yeah.
Sounds like an hot pot, not curry. How many beans have you had, Jay?
Oh, I've had a few.
So you look like you're enjoying that way too much.
Really nice.
Gary,
80p a can.
I'll tell you,
Cheese chips.
if you have a takeaway curry and rice, it tastes better cold the next morning than it did the night you had it.
Yeah.
What the
Man,
fuck?
I would have to be.
People?
I would have to be
You know,
hungover as
today
hell
I'm
to
gonna
eat cold rice and curry. Really hungover.
It's got to be warmed up.
Joey, don't judge curries by that you had tonight because Patak's is disgusting stuff. It really
That's
is.
true. That's true.
You know what, Scouts? Cold beans are all right, you know. Cold beans.
Ah.
Baked beans.
Bread, butter, cold baked beans, and salad cream on a sandwich. Oh, stunning.
Cold baked beans with English mustard, like stirred in. Oh,
Oh, I never had that.
If you can have baked beans, put a bit of brown sauce and pepper in them.
yeah.
It's
Or
amazing.
Texture, when you bite the baked bean, it just kind of pops in your mouth.
Right, but you can warm them up, Fee. Tell you now, chuck a bit of black pepper in there and a bit of brown sauce.
No.
Or
I
beefy
don't like the
beans.
texture. No,
But
no
not this
beans.
Friday.
And yet I like chickpeas.
that'll give you wind.
Custard is good. I like regular custard. Like you guys have, I don't know what you guys call a Boston cream pie donut, but there's you make Boston cream by taking vanilla pudding and whipped cream and you mix it together. And what they do is you take that and you put it inside the donut and you put, chocolate on top of the donut. That's called a Boston cream pie donut. You guys,
Never heard of it.
you never heard of that? Oh, it's so good. You gotta try it, man. I would just recommend take it. You get a whole big ass bowl of vanilla pudding, and you take a bowl of Cool Whip, or whatever you guys whipped cream is called. Just put it all in there and just fucking mix it together. You could eat that out of the can with some graham crackers. It's so
Guess
good.
what we're having tomorrow, Lisa? Did say we were doing that, didn't I?
What?
Chinese curry.
No, I thought we were having sausage
Oh,
casserole.
wow.
Oh,
Oh,
I want a Chinese
that
curry.
moment still gives me chills, Matthew. Just, it's weird. The only time I've ever cried watching football was probably that, and then when we lost the Champions League. It's weird. When we lost the Champions League, right, that hurt for like a week. When England lost the Euros, it was like after like 10 minutes, half an hour, I was done with it.
I
Yeah,
love cold rice pudding.
Yeah,
I
I
bet
like
that would
that.
be. I would bet that'd be
It's
something that you guys, that most Europeans would be awesome when they come to the States. You guys would really like is donuts. Donuts are really good, man. We got so many donut shops that make such good donuts, man, and they're just you can eat them all the time. They're just so good, and they're,
Yeah.
There's any
they're
good
cheap
here.
too. They're real cheap, like
Yeah.
under $10 for a dozen, man. It's such a good deal.
So this one from Bertie, they're my favourites, and they used to do a tiramisu donut as well at Morrison's.
Those are
In
Oh.
America, do you have mainly the ring donuts with the hole in the middle, or do you get the ones like we get that have got filling inside them?
You can get both. I mean, most donut shops, the bigger ones, will have a plethora of all that. I mean, like you're talking about the tiramisu donuts. We'll get like a strawberry cheesecake donut. What they've been doing lately, which I like, is they'll fill the ring with the filling and then put the stuff on the top, and they're really ingenious with it. It's really cool.
Mm.
And gourmet donuts, like the latest.
Yeah,
like
it is.
this place we got it's called Peace, Love, and Little Donuts, and they have all kinds of different like hippie style donuts and all kinds of. It's really cool, man. I really fuck with some donuts. They're good.
So if we ring up, they'll do takeout.
Oh yeah, you can get a dozen. You get the drive-through. Usually, the drive-through just depends what you want. I mean, it's sometimes the drive-through. A lot of places, a lot of people will go based on their coffee. A lot of people get addicted to the coffee at a lot of these places. Some people are like, oh, Tim Hortons coffee is the best, or Dunkin' Donuts coffee is the best. I mean, some of it's good. I mean, you got to really, really be a coffee freak to notice the difference on that. Because I mean, I don't know, but
I'd notice the difference.
You do. I buy like McDonald's coffee, so it's like it's not really that expensive. So it's like only like $1.50 for a large. But and I could go to Starbucks.
There's enough coffee in it for me. Can't taste it.
And then, I mean, like Starbucks is better, but I mean, sometimes that gets like $6-7. I'm not trying to spend that all the time on coffee. So,
what are you drinking now, John?
I've just finished a Rhinebacker, and that's it at the moment. I'm just kind of like, I'm a bit hot, to be honest, like you.
Melting away. I'm all right.
Melting away, yeah. I'm a bit melting away over here. It's feels like I'm melting.
Whereabouts are you? I forgot.
I'm in North Yorkshire. I'm up near Richmond.
Up north.
Up north, yeah. On the Yorkshire-Durham border.
If it's any consolation, tomorrow's hotter.
Oh, thanks for that. Can't wait. Can't wait for that. No, I like a bit of rain myself, to be honest. I need a bit of rain.
Twisted likes iced coffee. I fuck with
I
iced
like
coffee.
iced coffee. Iced coffee is lovely.
I actually get usually what I'll do is I'll get 2 regular coffees every day and 2 iced coffees every day. And then just roll with that.
What do you have? Do you have the ones in the can, John?
Yeah.
I'll find
the
them
iced coffee.
sweet.
Sometimes in like a tall yogurt pot, isn't they? With I can't remember.
Oh yeah.
The latte ones. Can't remember. I think Lidl did them, and they were great then.
You can't buy iced coffee everywhere. They're not. Joey just said he buys 2 a day. You can't. You can get them as a takeaway in a supermarket, but a lot of the coffee shops don't sell iced coffee.
Oh yeah, every coffee shop. When you get the coffee, they always ask, "Do you want it iced or hot?" Every coffee, it's like Starbucks, is just like right down the middle, iced regular. And they had a strawberry cheesecake, or strawberry funnel cake, strawberry funnel cheesecake. Whatever, it was so good from Starbucks. It just came out with Frappuccino, but it was like $7. And there's so much sugar. It's like 600 or 700 calories of sugar. It's a lot of calories, but it's really good.
I'd only leave me a lettuce leaf for the day.
So there you go. You got Lisa saying iced coffee is amazing, and you got Lee saying 2 things that are wrong: warm beer and cold coffee.
Come on.
Starbucks. She just said iced coffee. I usually get we get the like Fiona was talking about, the prepackaged ones from the supermarket. I usually get a couple of those. They're like $3 to get it's like it's branded with Dunkin' Donuts. You can get them like that. And then you go to like the real big supermarkets for like $5. They have the real big ones, but it's like the equivalent of having 3 or 4 iced coffees in there. So it just depends. I don't like drinking it. If you drink too much, man, your insides get fucked up. Coffee will really tear up your intestinal tract, man. So you got to be careful with that shit.
I drink lots of coffee.
I do too.
Yeah, we all do.
I don't drink beer anymore, so it's like I got to drink something that. I mean, besides that, it's like
we all drink it.
Probably have about 15 cups a day.
I would say it's right. I mean, the equivalent, if you're talking, the standard, how they use like the 8-ounce little cup, I would say I'm probably about right there. Because the large coffees is like 24 ounces. So
a mug.
It's a mug.
We are some coffee drinking fools out there in the world. The Western society would collapse if we didn't have coffee, if we're being honest. Like if tomorrow they're like, all right, coffee's illegal in Australia, the UK, and the United States. People would freak the fuck out. They would go crazy.
I'll get a headache.
They would freak out.
Coffee on the go.
If there was kind of like a coffee amnesty, it'd be the same as fuel, wouldn't it? It'd be the same as oil. It'd be that important.
There, like, sleeping in meetings and shit. They would be tired, getting in car accidents and shit. It'd be horrible.
Yeah. See, Leah, I never used to drink tea or coffee.
Tonight's strange sandwich has just made a reappearance.
Which end, top or bottom?
Don't answer. And please don't answer.
I thought it all come out anyway earlier.
What's that?
I thought it all come out earlier.
It was just like,
Too much coffee causes anxiety. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It can if you do a lot of it.
It would have to be an awful
Well,
lot, wouldn't it?
supposedly the best, but the most expensive is that them
no, Gary. Sorry,
monkeys, is it, that crap it out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gary.
Yeah, the one
I didn't
what
say
craps out the
Guinness
nuts.
should be.
Yeah.
Guano.
Don't I eat a nut and I crap it
Get
out?
them out the crap and
Yeah.
That was in
Yeah.
that movie Bucket List, or no, not Bucket List. Was that Bucket List, that movie with Jack Nicholson and Morgan Freeman when they're sitting in the hospital talking about it?
yeah.
I think it was Bucket List.
Yeah.
Gary, you misquoted me there. I didn't say that Guinness should be room temperature. I said most stouts should be room temperature. Ideally, if you can drink a stout, like if you buy a craft stout or a fancy stout, you have it at roughly room temperature, but Guinness obviously is not designed to be drunk at room temperature.
It's actually true. If you now here, I just thought about this, and here's a good point. If you are an alcoholic, you want all your beer, you want all your beers cold. But if you appreciate the taste of a beer, you will drink it at, but because like sometimes you look at the back of a beer, they'll say recommended temperature, 55 degrees. 55 degrees isn't room temperature, isn't like normal beer temperature. Normal beer temperature is like 35. So I agree with what you said right there, brother. 100%.
That's 12. That's 12 degrees.
Yeah, JB will tell me so if Guinness obviously is supposed to be.
That's 12 degrees on the bottle. It says 12 degrees.
You see, Gary, like Guinness is designed to be cold.
Yeah.
If you get a proper, if you get a fancy craft stout,
Yeah.
if you drink it at cold, there's
Yeah.
no taste. You lose all. If you let it warm for a bit,
Yeah.
all the flavour, the chocolate, the coffee, and everything comes out of it.
All the taste goes when you have it too cold.
What
I mean,
about
if you-
Jet Black Art though? That's nice cold.
What's that?
Jet Black.
Yeah, but again, that says on the thing. It says drink cold.
Yeah.
But then, because it's got that widget thing in, I assume it would just froth up like mad if you had it at room temperature.
You find that most beers, Belgian beers in particular, is all kind of like
But see, Gary,
Quite
this thing,
warm.
I'm not saying
Room temp.
warm. Room temperature.
Matthew,
warm.
the brewery what makes the Yorkshire pudding beer is the Yorkshire pudding beer brewery.
Like Jake
By the
Wheeler
way.
tested this. Warm.
What?
Oh, well, room temperature does not mean warm. It just means not fucking freezing cold.
Not chilled, no.
Yeah, just let it warm up a little bit. It doesn't mean
Yeah,
that
it's just
doesn't mean
it's
that
just
hot
yeah.
or warm. It just
I
means
don't-
let it just
yeah.
come to temperature a bit. Yeah.
That's a good point. Yeah, if you're drinking beers in the winter, you don't want it to be ice cold because it's already cold as fuck outside. So you want to,
That looks
I
a
don't-
strange colour, doesn't it? It's much lighter. It's more like a lemony colour. It's like cordial.
Yeah.
Now, would you rather have a beer in the like one of the stouts or something? A thicker beer in the winter? Or would you rather have like a lighter beer in the summer? What's more
Yeah,
refreshing?
so in the summertime, I tend to go for lagers, IPAs, stuff like that. Summer, similar, and then as soon as spring, autumn, winter, that's that one. Stouts,
Wait,
porters,
autumn.
sort of,
Autumn, winter for me for the stouts, saisons for the summer, pilsner for the summer, definitely.
it's
I'll
strange.
just drink whatever
I
I've got
had
in the fridge. Don't care what the season is.
I had a what the fuck is it called now? I had a Berliner Weiss the other day, GB, and I don't
Yeah.
really like them, but it was like this. It was like sweaty and horrible, and I poured
Yeah.
it. I was like, that is fantastic.
It's like
That-
any
that
it's
just
like
hits the
it's like
spot, yeah.
any style. It's an
Even
acquired
French,
taste. I like Berliner Weisses. I like all styles, to be honest.
The other ones that I'm not mad keen on is a proper sour. They just don't do much for me.
With ice.
Like a
Yeah,
really
it's
big punchy sour, I find it's a bit overpowering.
yeah. I think for sours, it's depending on what mood you're in as well. I think
Yeah.
helps. I think if you have something which you're not really in the mood for, you're not going to enjoy, are you?
Tank is
Well, I'll call you toilet.
Tank-
Hello, toilet.
Toilet bowl food review. Is this a
I
fella who
don't-
sits
that
on the
guy,
toilet
right, you know,
Yeah.
he's fucking
and
hilarious.
reviews?
I remember
food?
that actually. He's
And
fucking
the-
funny. I
the
think I
guy
checked that
is
shit.
Yeah,
fucking hilarious.
it's cracking.
He just
That's
fucking,
cracking. That.
he just sat there on the shitter just reviewing his fucking
Yeah, you don't
Did
care.
you say
Just do
cracking
it.
or crapping?
cracking. Stop twisting the words.
These waffles are good.
Exactly.
I could do that. It comes out quicker than it goes in sometimes.
That'd be great. They have
Yeah.
fucking Uber Eats deliver food. I'll be right there, mate. And then he goes, all right, hold on, guys. He gets the food. Keeps going. He's a 24-hour marathon. He doesn't have to move. He's already on the fucking shitter, so he can do it.
It's the future. Western Gold.
Yeah, it's a bit like say that Berliner Weiss. Normally I don't like them, and it was a Dale one, and I tried it, and they went, "That looks rank," and then a good gulp, and I went, "That is fantastic." I was like, "That is just what I needed." I think the only one I had was the what if you I had that Love Lemon, you know, that was in the Lidl beer festival.
That's the original Berliner Weiss. That one there. That's the
Berliner Kindelweiss.
yeah. That's
That's original. I'm not sure that's German, is it?
yeah. That's
Happy
the proper
birthday. Oh,
German.
Thomas's birthday today. Okay, nice.
Oh,
Nice.
man.
Happy
How
birthday,
old are
Big
you?
Thomas. He says 35, it says.
Well, Thomas, how old are you then? As of, well, over in Ireland, it's like 10 minutes, isn't it? As a,
I like sour beers. You're not
Yeah, I like sour beers.
Yeah, I've got to be
Especially
in
on
the
a hot
mood.
day down the garden. Lovely.
JB, have you had King Goblin?
Yes,
That does the job.
I had I did King Goblin
King
the
Goblin.
first week.
yeah.
Yeah, bit of a
I'm
tongue
not
twister.
just talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had that the first week it came out. I remember when Witchwood released it. There's all big thing in the supermarkets.
They used
I
to
have
do
one of
strong
them
lager,
last
didn't
week.
they?
Guaranteed.
They were a little kind of lager. I can't remember what the fuck it was called now. And it was only a limited run. They did remember, like, it was only there for about 6 months when they axed it.
Yeah,
It was really nice. It might have been an ale, but it was nice. It was like,
they did a craft lager, Witchwood. I
yeah,
remember that.
yeah, it was about 5.7% or something. But it was,
Kingpin, I think it was
yeah,
called.
it
Something
was
like
quite nice. It did the job, but
that. Yeah, it was
Yes,
in
it
a.
wasn't.
It was
I
in
guess it just didn't
Morrison's.
appeal to the sort of market. But yeah, they do a lot.
Yeah,
of these,
I remember it.
they do a lot of these like seasonal beers. Like they do one for the rugby, and they do
Yeah.
a couple of Halloween beers, and there's like a bonfire night beer and a Christmas
Yeah.
beers, and
Oh,
they
the
do
Christmas
dry
beer wasn't
Christmas,
bad.
and it's- a lot of the seasonal releases are better than their actual.
That's the way it is with microbrews in the
right.
States. The seasonal ones are the ones I like. I used to get, we had this shit called Christmas ale, man. I would get in so much trouble with it.
Matthew, if you try the can of Hobgoblin, it's the original. It's not strong, but it's the original recipe. The bottles are shit. They can get all of the can. The can is way, way nicer.
Which I had tonight, the first beer.
Kingstar, that's it, Matthew. Yeah, Kingstar. It was Dunkelfest.
That was it,
They also
Kingstar.
do,
Yeah,
Pumpkin, don't they?
I
And they
remember
do, like,
reviewing it,
Pump
and I
Tackle.
slagged it off. I slagged it off. I was in a bad mood at the time, so I slagged it off.
Yeah, they do like Dunk Tackle for the rugby. They do Christmas. They do like Dunkelfest. They do a Scrooge beer.
Dunkelfest
Wild
was
Humbug
nice.
and stuff. And
They did
like
the
a
pumpkin
treat
one.
beer.
I can't remember much more.
I mean, they used to
To
do
be
a lot of
honest.
seasonal stuff, which is quite nice, but they just don't. What was the one? They said Dunkelfest. There was
Yeah, pumpkin.
Pumpkin,
Yeah,
Dirty Tackle, which is for the rugby.
and the Ebenezer
Ginger
one.
They used to do Hot Cross Bun. I don't know if you've read that. They used to do Hot Cross Bunny, it was called, which is Hot Cross Bun Ale. Bar Humbug at Christmas.
That's the one.
It's fucking right.
That's the one.
It's, they also do, I'll tell you, I don't like Green King, but Green King do a Christmas beer called Rudolph or something. That's all right, actually.
Walking Rudolph.
Oh, yeah, I think they sold that in Aldi's.
But
Yeah, I remember.
It's absolute shite.
Huh?
Just look at your face. She says it almost like, yeah. So,
It's fucking shy.
Struggling to get out.
cheer up, JB.
And you got all the old speckled hens as well, haven't you? You got the golden hen, you got the crafty hen.
Crafty hen, yeah.
Yeah, you got old mold hen. That's another one.
It's been jumping
Arrow
away.
wearing. Fire
Yeah,
cat.
tomorrow.
They do loads up the video.
And yesterday.
Witchwood's just.
Arrow Wayne,
They're
that was
masters
another one.
now, aren't they, Witchwood? So it explains a lot.
Yeah. Arrow Wayne was a crappy one.
Arrow Wayne's a porter, isn't it?
Yeah, really low in ABV and all. It's fucking shit.
You said it were a good beer. It's a cracking one, like fucking shit. Arrow Wayne's a cracking beer. Fucking shit. Which one is it? Good beer? Is it fucking shit?
I think it's answered by reading the cap.
All right. Guess what movie?
Fucking shit.
It's a hard choice. It's a hard one. Guess what movie it
Oh,
is?
fucking hell, JB. That beer on the toilet the other day. How many fucking tears?
Oh, that
It's
was
good,
fucking.
yeah.
I was
Oh yeah, man! I
fucking-
love being on this show. I love you guys, man. You guys are awesome. I love British people because, and you guys can't smoke weed yet, and eventually you guys will be able to. So I want to provide a glimpse into the future of what you guys are going to look like once you start smoking weed every day, because it will happen eventually. So look at your screen right now, at the bottom corner. And look at my face. That's what you're going to look like in 10 years. All right.
Oh,
you.
Christ.
All right?
I didn't realise that Marston's owned Jennings, McEwen, Shipyard, Bank,
Yeah, they own everyone.
Young's, Eagles,
Yeah.
Wainwright.
I was going to say the same, Scouse, but I didn't.
Wow.
It's interchangeable to us Americans. I try to say English most of the time. I know there's a difference between England, Scotland, Wales, and all that stuff, but I'm just being silly.
Gone.
I don't know. I know watertight clothes.
That's it, JB for Christmas. I'm going to get you a lovely packet.
Harrison Ford, did he do, Tron?
That's 24 packet.
Thank you, mate. It's the most shittiest fucking beer I've had for ages. Arrow Wayne was terrible.
You gotta try some Mexican beers. Try if there's a Mexican beer called Sol, SOL. Drink that. That's
No, you don't want that.
Quite popular. It's
You
like
don't want
Corona, isn't it?
Yeah.
it's
Stick
so
a lime in it.
You could put lime and gasoline in that motherfucker. Still couldn't help it out. It's
JB,
slow.
clean your toilet with it. You probably do better
Yeah?
job. Yeah, clean your toilet
You
with
most
it.
probably could, yeah. I remember I did the Soul Corona video years ago. Fucking hated them.
There's a
I even
reason
stick the
Mexico's not known for their beers. They're known for tacos.
I
and
even
fucking-
stick
I
the
don't
limes in
mind
and
for it.
everything.
Right, for a session beer, I don't mind Corona. If it's really ice cold, you just keep necking in there. There's nothing to it, but it's just a nice, easy drinking.
Oh,
Well, Coronas ain't bad if you got lime and you're doing a couple of them. But yeah, the other Mexican beers, Modelo and Dos Equis and Sol especially. Oh my God, Sol's just so bad. Modelo Negra isn't really good either.
Nightbot's not chirped up and then it chirps up.
Honestly, Canada doesn't have any good beers either. Molson and Labatt are kind of trash. Honestly, I never really liked them too much. I don't know.
kind of trash.
They're kind of trash, buddy. Them beers right there, I'll tell you what, man, they're trash beers. You don't want to drink that. You want to drink the moonshine. We got the good moonshine down here in West Virginia.
David.
Oh, it's beautiful. What's my
I
Carlin
laughed,
review?
Jamie, when you were drinking that beer that was pieced out like 14% or something.
Yeah.
And you were sort of like, oh, that's nice. And then like, halfway through, you're like, that's really nice. It's like, I'm not surprised. It's like, oh, it's nice. That.
Yeah, it worked its magic.
That's
Definitely
really
worked
nice.
its magic.
The slowly getting tanked off. Like, oh, that's
Yeah,
nice,
it did the job, that.
Man says every now and then he go down to Tijuana to get a cheap bang. I've never been to Tijuana. I've been to Cancun on spring break, and I went to there's a place called Nuevo Laredo. It's right on the other side of the border of Laredo in Mexico. We got a hotel in Laredo. We took a cab over to Nuevo Laredo. And I'll tell you what, man, that was a freaking unique experience. This is about 2004. It's since closed down. I mean, you pull up and it's run by like a mob cartel. So when you get dropped off, they have like You know, guys who they frisk you when you give them, make sure you don't have any guns. And they got guys checking it with the.
I bet you've done that, haven't you, JB? Casual Super.
And then you go through this metal detector, and it's like it's a big whorehouse, but they have different sub whorehouses in the whole area, and they have different shows and shit. And they had there was I'll just say there was a donkey, and that's all I'm gonna leave it at that. It was fucked up, dude. It was Mexico is fucking. It's man, you want to talk about Texas? Anything goes in Mexico, and it's it's weird. It is really weird. Like if you just want, hey man, give me some cocaine, Viagra, and $3 $10 hookers. I'm like, okay, amigo, we got you, and they'll just bring it out.
3 years ago, JB did Casual Super. Look at that.
Yeah.
What did you say about it, JB?
He said
It was shit.
he's fucking lovely. Like, look at his face. He had a right grin on him. He was fucking buzzing. He had a grin for me too.
Have you done Tenants as well? Tenant Super?
No, I ain't done that.
Give up. See, you give up better now. Your beard's grown out a bit. You were like trying then. It was sort of like.
I know I was trying. Like.
Right, we are 22:57.
Yeah.
So I think we'll go around the houses, shall we?
Right,
Let's go around the houses.
So, Joey, we'll put you up first as the guest. Say your goodbyes to everyone and plug your channel.
I will. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today for the 3-hour weed smoke session. For those who asked, I probably smoked about 5 blunts, I would say. Be sure to check out my channel, Square Table Degenerates Podcast. You go to YouTube, you got www.youtube.com/STD Podcast. Every Friday night, we go live. We have a show every Friday night. Pop-up shows all the time. We got random awesome guests. Like I said, I've had Right Said Fred on there. I've had Mindy Sterling. I've had on Shadow Stevens, Ricky Rackman, all kinds of athletes, Peter McNeely, Bruce Beefcake, the wrestler, Buff Bagwell, the wrestler. I mean, it's always entertaining. You're going to have a good time. I know a lot of you guys already subscribed, but check me out. Definitely sub. It helps me out, man. We're growing. And, someday you're going to see me on, like, the side of a bus. You'll be driving by, like, Fridays at 8 o'clock, or whatever, and you see my face on a bus and shit, dude. Imagine all this on a bus. Fuck yeah, man. So fucking feed the bus. Subscribe now. Be the first kid on your block to get a confirmed kill and a subscription to the STD Podcast today.
Oh, hold on. Next. Oh, JB.
Thank you very much for watching another fantastic Fab Show. Get your votes in for the next Strange Sandwich. Big thank you to Joey Edibles for turning up tonight. Please subscribe to him and give him all the support he deserves. Thank you to my co-host Simo, Fiona and Al for making tonight very entertaining. So see you soon and look after yourselves in the meantime. Cheers.
Oh, wrong one. I clicked it. I thought Simo were in the left corner.
Again, without you guys, what we're on now, we're on 43 likes. That's fucking madness. Without you guys, there's no point in us fucking turning up, is there? Let's face it. So thank you to every single person that's come, like, dislike, comment, troll. Fucking, it's all interaction. It's all. If you've not already subbed to JB, Alfie, and Joey, fucking sort it out. If we want you down, I'll fuck you up. I'll kick shit out of you. I know where you'll live, I'm telling you now. I know people who know people who know people who know people who know people. I'll find out where you live. Subscribe. Sub to me if you want. I don't know why you sub to me. I'm so loud, northern fuck who talk shit about me. But it's what you love, isn't it? Again, thanks to JB, Joey, Alfie. It's been a good laugh as always. It's a good crack. Cheers for you guys to watching. Everybody who's interacted. I will catch you all, no doubt, in the week, next week, tomorrow, who fucking knows. I'll see you all at some point. I'm always around. Everybody knows, I'm like a bad smell, I just never go away. Cheers.
They've all said it.
Yes,
What else can we say? Cheers for joining us. There's been quite a few in chat tonight. It's been a good laugh. And thanks for subbing to Joey if you have done. And if you're not subbed to any of the other 3 channels on here, sub to it. Now, I'm telling you, you'll love them. And other than that, Yeah.
It's been a lovely evening, everybody. Great interaction. See you next time. Take care.
2 weeks today, next Fab Show. Don't know if we're doing a strange sandwich or a challenge yet. We'll have to have a natter between us and see.
Challenge, please.
Hey. And the next live we'll do will be Wednesday
Yes.
on Hump Day.
Yeah.
Other than that, cheers all of you.
Take care. Bye.
And we will play an outro if I can find it. In amongst all this lot.
I'll be gone before the outro comes because I gotta go to the bathroom and my daughter's bothering me. So thanks for having me, brother.
Okay. See you later.
Cheers. Cheers.
Thanks for joining us.
It's
there.
there. That's it. There.
Oh.